Yeah. Welcome to the Black Club. I'm your host and founder of the show. This is the Black Club and the Birds View Podcast collaboration. He's your host of the Birds View Podcast, my boy Jay. What's up with it?
What up, what up, what up, what up, what up?
Yeah, what's up? What's been going on with you, bro?
Oh man, nothing, man.
It's
Out
another
here
day,
making it, you know what I'm saying?
same stuff, different day, huh?
Yeah, pay attention to the what's going on in the world, man.
It's been a lot going on too. I guess we could go on and jump into it. We don't really waste time when it comes to that. But the Epstein files, at first it wasn't looking like it was gonna finally start releasing, but the Department of Justice has finally released some stuff. And this what I got. I got a little article right here
hmm
based on recent reports from early February 2026 regarding a new release of the Department of Justice documents related to the Epstein investigation. Jay-Z has now been mentioned. He's appeared in a new massive release of DOJ documents. The nature of the document, the mention stems from a 2019 FBI tip line report, which contains unverified claims. So they saying they are unverified, but we know how they go. From a
Yeah.
victim alleging she saw Jay-Z and Harvey Weinstein in a room, rather than from corroborated evidence, flight logs, or personal records of Epstein. The document suggests a 1996 incident where an anonymous victim claims she was abducted and woke up in the presence of Weinstein and Jay-Z. No charges as of now have been filed. I also saw where Jay-Z supposed to have fled the country. You know what I'm saying? And also, he has had several people unfollow him. Rihanna, Kim Kardashian, Tina Knowles, Kelly Rowland, and Tina is Beyonce mama. Katy
So
Perry, the NFL, Apple Music, like they are.
do
So
you
once they started getting involved, I believe it got some behind it. It's something else coming behind it, like gonna be like a Diddy type situation. What's your thoughts on this?
first of all, is baby leaving? Is baby leaving? Is Beyonce gone?
That's the question.
If Beyonce left, if Beyonce leave, it's real.
That's the
Out of
question.
everybody who I'm following them, I mean, they could just be going off story or you know what I'm saying. They all on the inside, but for you to go and delete, that's kind of publicizing and trying to put on the show. But if baby do something, if baby unfollow him or leave, oh, we in a ride.
Yeah.
We couldn't see some crash. Now, I don't feel like 50. I feel like if Jay Z go down, I feel like 50 do got a documentary for him.
You
But
know he got that coming. You know that's coming.
uh, I just don't. What did you do, Jay Z?
Underage white girls.
And I mean,
But think about this. Remember when that one chick came out and she had got that lawyer and she was trying to say Jay-Z had did something to her, but it ended up getting dropped. Nobody unfollowed him then. But for some reason, this situation seemed different. It's
I've always known. For me, bro, I've always known that he had that child situation going on in the court that he just recently beat.
right.
And the way that case kind of went, man, that was kind of a little wicked. You know what I'm saying? That I ain't understand that.
That's true.
It's just a blood test.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? If it's negative, I mean, go on about your day, sue him for playing with your life. But if it's positive, you owe reparations to this man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hey, whatever that man feel like he was owed or he missed out on, you owe 27 years, 35 years of child support, bro. You
And
owe
this
that.
the thing, like when it comes to when you got that type of money and that type of power, you can pay off people to make them say what you want them to say. You know what I'm saying? Like
Nah,
I
for
was
real.
telling you last night about this show that I was watching where the
Yeah,
billionaire
man.
was paying it. Yeah, the madness where the billionaire was paying everybody off and even the police, the FBI, the news. He had CNN. You know what I'm saying? Everybody under his
Mhm.
belt. And so when you got that type of money like Jay-Z do, you know, that brings power with it.
Yeah. And I mean, I feel like he didn't have his first share of power.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like he didn't wait. Same as Diddy. I feel like he didn't wave it around to where, I mean, he gets his way. Now, he a little bit more off scene than Diddy, but I feel like he didn't wave it around and got up there to where I mean you feel like you're untouchable, or you feel like you know what I'm saying. A lot of things don't fit in your schedule,
Yeah,
and to me, I mean, they say no stone gets no stone is left unturned, and after Diddy, I said it from the beginning. Jay Z next,
at some
and
point, your time
I
coming.
mean, yeah, those folks are. I hate to say it because I really don't feel like it, but they are our face.
True.
Those are our most. Those are our megas. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Regardless of how we feel about their music or whatever, they lead the pack in our hip hop.
I agree.
And hey,
So to bring them down, that to me that sends a warning. You know what I'm saying? Like
oh definitely,
nobody in our community is untouchable because if they can
yeah.
bring Diddy down, regardless of what he did, Diddy really didn't do nothing that wasn't consensual. The only thing they got him on was, the bringing the women across state. You know what I'm saying? They call that trafficking or whatever. But
And that's a
he,
wild charge.
you know what I'm saying? The Rico got dropped. All the other stuff got dropped. They had the baby oil. None of that really mattered at the end of the day.
To lock me up for participation trophies is crazy.
J- Man, to lock me up for just having sex, just random sex, is crazy. You know how
At
many
21,
people, athletes and celebrities that's done flew chicks in from other places?
my problem is at 21 years old, you get an ID. This ID can take you anywhere you want to go, to liquor store, inside of a club,
Right.
everything. This 21-year-old ID says that I am eligible enough to know what I'm putting myself in or what I'm gonna do, but it don't apply to my sex life. Yeah, that don't make sense.
Yeah.
That's my
Also,
personal place.
well, you had spoke about Beyonce, but she also is losing followers because Beyonce even had some people that were accusing her of some stuff that's
Beyonce
starting to
was
come to
15. Beyonce was 15, man.
when he met her.
16.
That's true.
Hey, I'm just gonna throw it out there. Beyonce was baby girl was young. Aaliyah was damn sure young.
Oh yeah,
But
Leah.
I
Yeah.
don't understand how we didn't catch that in the 90s. I caught it. I'm confused.
Nobody really paid no attention to that. How because she started out with R. Kelly, right? Aaliyah. Cause
Mhm.
I remember the rumor they were saying that the baby that she had was supposed to be R. Kelly baby, if I'm not mistaken, or something like that.
Yeah.
That was going around for a while.
So that's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? It was cool back then. Foxy Brown.
Mm-hmm.
Foxy Brown was 15. I know that one for a fact. These girls was in the spot, bro, where it was going down, where the club was happening. It's live. I'm confused as to where we
Fake
was lost.
IDs.
And them, in fact, they knew who them folks was.
Yeah, you don't
You know
get
what I'm
into
saying?
those type of parties without them knowing everything
Nah,
about you.
man.
They knew
Nah, we
everything
signed
about
we
you.
signed her. She's our artist, man. Let her in.
Yeah.
But you know what's going on.
Yeah, they knew
You know
everything
what I'm
about
saying?
you.
I feel like it's just a way to, you know what I'm saying, to push their agenda. I mean, they saw it was cool. A lot of people in the upper power was getting away with it. It's only right for them to come. Let's just say this first of all.
Buddha Mask, what's up, bro? You back.
Let me just say this first of all.
What's up,
I don't
Dwayne?
know, Dwayne, my boy, back. I don't know too many people
Ah,
that don't know what's going on outside. I'm saying the rappers are lame. All these rappers that come up in your hometown that's lying on the mic, that's doing all this stuff, this you classified them as lame in school. They were trash. They don't say they didn't equal. Because they made it, it became cool. And they started doing their type of stuff. That's why
true.
you hear about them getting molested. They were lame out here. They were peons that made it.
Yeah,
What do you expect them to do once they get up there in power now they got pressure on their back? They're gonna fold. They're not, you know what I'm saying? They're not stiff guys. That's why you don't see the rappers you know what I'm saying, really living their life. They're not gonna be your mainstream artists. You know what I'm saying? They're definitely to that level because there's only a lot of shit that they're not gonna tolerate.
right.
So that's my take. People get lost and confused, and you uplifting these lame characters and making them feel real, and then you follow that trend. But you wouldn't give this guy, if he didn't have that mic in his hand, you would not give that guy a chance a day in your life. Because he's in the basement with his other friends doing other lame shit.
True. Dwayne say he's not actually in the Epstein files. It just came from a hotline. I don't know. Online it say that he was actually listed, Dwayne. It say he was listed in the files. Him and even Pusha T. And I'm like, I didn't even know Pusha T was that type of at that level. But maybe somebody, gave him a tip or something that Jay-Z was there, or maybe it's coming from somebody that's saying they saw Jay-Z there. But here it say the Department of Justice, what they released, his name is listed. Oh, so maybe Dwayne saying it's not actually listed, but they put him in it because of what they investigated, found during the investigation.
I'm not gonna knock Jay-Z now, but that goddamn Pusha, he don't like Drake like that. So
Jay-Z and other so-called artists are scapegoats. I believe that. Because think about this. The people that are really running this, their names ain't gonna never be listed. You're not gonna never hear the actual people that's behind all of this. So that's a good point right there, Buddha.
They're sitting comfortable. What I'm saying is, to me, this kind of feel like a great reset.
I can see that.
I feel like it's a reset. I feel like it's time to get these people out the way, and they finna try to reposition the. I feel like they've done what they supposed to, and they didn't start trying to go against what they supposed to do. So now it's time to move more people in, and they got the ammunition to get these folks out the way.
Yeah, because they the ones put them in position.
Okay, fit me on this here. Out of all the Epstein files, who do we know that's actually taking hits? Like who credit is it hurting?
Nobody. It was supposed to have been about Trump, and all of a sudden that just went away.
It did this right here.
Yeah, took a totally different turn, and so it's
boom,
like
you put a black face up there. We don't need other races to bring them down. We gonna do this for you.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Then once we start following them, boom, everybody gonna follow. You're gonna probably lose about 100,000 followers just off the right person to unfollow them.
Yep. And that's all it takes. Like you say, it'll start as a trend.
Why wait for Black History Month?
That's a good point.
Why wait till Black History Month? Because we've been had these files. They've been pulling files out. So why wait to expose this guy?
I seen this where Dwayne might be right, because it say some of the accusations posed could be fake or falsely submitted. And the FBI is saying that. So Dwayne might be onto something with that. And you just never know. That could be like a deflection tactic.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? They throw Jay-Z out there, let his name run a little bit. Maybe he didn't do something that he was supposed to do. You know, that's how they handle stuff too. So I could see that. I could see them just using his name to get Trump out the way, or to get, some of these CEOs or politicians, get your mind off of them, and everybody focusing on Jay-Z, Pusha T, names like that, the black names.
Yeah. But then, like I said, that's like I've been telling you though, bro. I've been feeling like Jay-Z was up the bat. When Diddy first got hit, I said Jay-Z next.
Yep.
It only makes sense.
Everybody get a little power.
After you take Diddy, you take Jay-Z. You ain't really gotta worry about Jay Prince.
Nah.
There's nobody else with
Jay
that
Prince ain't really
with
doing
that magnitude.
No more. He don't really got no motion no more. Yeah.
It's nobody else with that magnitude over the culture. So, you know what I'm saying? Once I really just don't see it. I don't see nobody. They would have to bring somebody else new in and show face to where we take the follow, because we gonna follow whoever they put up there.
Yeah. Right now it's 50. Right now 50 is the third in line. You know what I'm saying? And he doing everything he's supposed to do. He ain't. Because think about it.
You said 50, and that's my boy. I feel like 50 might have gone ahead and put that bag. You know what I'm saying? Empire. Why wouldn't I take it?
Yeah.
New York has a complex of who is gonna be king.
Yep.
Why not put the chess move out there? I knocked 50 out. Boom, they take Jay-Z out. I'm next up.
Yeah. Cause look, Diddy already out the way. The only other competition he really got that's in front of him, because DMX gone. So now you only got Jay-Z.
But you
Who's to
just, man, I'm
say?
telling you, but you said something to me.
Shit.
I'm telling you. I can't say 100% fact, and I can't just ride on it, but I'm gonna 100% say my man 50 got put in place.
And he's next
Allegedly.
up.
But he
He's
he he I feel like he helped. I feel like he got in the right shoe because one thing I learned about 50 Cent, he always in control of his own narrative. You know what I'm saying? When he walk in the room, he was handling his own contracts. They were scared of Suge. That nigga said Suge who? Did it. He stood to did it. He always did handle everybody he didn't came in contact with.
yeah.
But you never hear about him get into it with the big heads.
No, he don't mention certain names. Now he'll mention the black names.
Yeah, it ain't gotta be black. Just like his lawyer, he found out. I mean, he found out the dude that messing with his money, and he you know what I'm saying. He got a hold of the dude that play with his money. He'll do his job, but what I'm saying is, I know for a fact you done been in a position where you done been in the room with all these people that's up, and y'all done had a conversation. And to me, I feel like y'all done had a conversation about where this could get took to,
Yeah.
because after you get Jay-Z and Diddy out the way, now I'm gonna come for Tyler Perry. I get Tyler Perry
Ooh.
out the way. It's me. I'm the face. Ain't
But
no more.
I believe they already done got Tyler Perry put in place when they was remember when they was selling other tickets in place of his and making his movie not the number one movie because of the way they was doing his ticket sales. And then they kind of basically was keeping him out of Hollywood in the beginning. I think that was putting him in his place and teaching him where he gonna stay at, because Tyler Perry don't get involved in nothing. Dwayne say 50
I
Cent,
feel like,
he pick and choose who he want to attack. That's true too. That's
yeah, but
basically
I feel
what you
like 50
saying.
Cent coming
Yeah,
for it all. Yeah, I feel like 50 Cent coming for it all though.
that's
I
true.
feel like once they get the black face out the way,
Yep,
50 Cent is the face.
yep. And
He's already building his studio in Shreveport.
yeah,
He's already making mega moves with these companies. Tyler better trade lightly, because if he got any accusations on him, if 50 want to come forward, he got it. They gonna feed him the information.
they gonna give him what he want because he'll do what they want. Buddha
Exactly, bro.
say Nas seemed like one of the few only certified top artists individual. I could see that too. Nas seemed like he can't be bought. I mean, you just never
Nah,
know, but from
nah, got his nigga ass out the way.
that yeah, yeah.
Yeah, he was up
Nas,
there with the
but see,
greats.
Nas never really cared about being the king or the best, or you know what I'm saying? He just did his own lane. He stayed in his own lane, did his own thing, and he never really cared about that.
Nas got his ass out the way,
You
which
know,
was
Nas.
smart. Nas was up there with the greatest of them. Still is. But he also dipped off the scene. You don't hear about Nas making no major moves. Now he can make major moves how he wants to, but he's not out here glorified. You know what I'm saying? Like they say, he opened a casino, whatever it was.
Yeah.
He wasn't mainstream media with this shit. He
And
wasn't
guess
out here
what?
popping bottles in the clubs.
They denied
No.
Jay-Z. Jay-Z tried to do the exact same thing, and they denied him, but gave Nas approval. They approved Nas. Jeffrey Ashton files was very graphic and sick. Who is that? I gotta look that up. Jeffrey Ashton. But yeah, Nas like, shoot, I ain't trying to be part of nothing. He got his
No.
money, and Nas, like you say, got out the
Damn,
he a,
nigga,
he
damn
a
do shit like
judge.
that.
He a judge, Dwayne? Who said that? That's Dwayne said that. Oh, Epstein. Oh, okay. I'm thinking like Jeffrey Ashton. I'm like, what he do? This a judge. But hell, he done got kicked off the damn. That's weird that I found this dude inappropriate behavior in the courtroom. What the hell? What is up with these judges, bro? That's a whole new
Inappropriate.
conversation, Dwayne.
They say inappropriate behavior.
Yeah, I could look
Well, he
in
must he must
Florida.
cut somebody out.
Let me see. Now that I done opened up that can of worms. Close the case before finding hearing. Let's see. He was under investigation for raising his voice in the courtroom, threatening the plaintiff's attorney. Oh, he he think he gangster. Yeah, that's totally different dude. Like, he
I
said he
mean,
was
they
trying
all
to say
think they gangsters, don't they?
Epstein, though. Not surprising, that's true. But also, the Clintons was listed. So now
Yeah.
they are set to testify. Let me see. Former U.S. President Bill Clinton and his wife Hillary Clinton, the former Secretary of State, have agreed to testify in the congressional investigation into late sex offender Jeffrey Epstein. They got pictures all over with him, so I don't know. I guess they're trying to clear their own name. But
I mean, they got,
Bill Clinton was acquainted with Epstein, who died in prison in 2019, allegedly, but has denied knowledge of his sex offending and says he cut off contact 2 decades ago. He will appear for a disposition on February 27th, and Hillary will appear the day before on the 26th. Yeah, so
man,
they
what
finna
Hillary
go in there
do?
and start throwing folks under the bus.
What Hillary do?
Shit, Hillary probably there swinging with him. Yeah.
Man, if Hillary was in there getting active, that's crazy because she was trying to be president. And I know you was out here, I know you was out here participating.
Yeah, when ever since he did that with Monica, shit, Hillary been running shit. Cause shit, if she'd have left back then, that would have ruined everything for the Clintons.
Yeah.
Bill Clinton is the reason why all of this stuff back in I think it was the 96 crime bill where he started the whole crime, the war on crime or something like that. And that was basically on us when they started really throwing our ass in jail.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
Like I say, they got a hell of a way about going by things. I don't feel like they in trouble. I feel like they just getting brought up to ruffle a feather.
Yeah.
But the black face of the situation, they ass in trouble.
And see, the thing is, all of this, I just feel like all of these people that they name and all the ones they're throwing out there is just a smoke screen. 94 Bill
They
Clinton.
are.
Yeah, it's just a smoke screen. It's just to give the people something to
I
take away from everything else.
I ain't, but you know what it is? People love mess.
Yep.
We're not getting you with the aliens. We not, you know what I'm saying? We're not getting you with the with just the drama period. But mess, y'all love that shit. So let me
See,
tease you with these files because I ain't seen nothing
the
about these
problem
files.
is
That's
a lot of these people that still running stuff been running it for years. So they using these same tactics that they used back in the 90s, the 80s, and they realizing that this stuff don't work with this generation. You could talk now in the 90s, folks would have been scared when they talked about aliens. It would have been a different conversation. Now, hey, you got motherfuckers like shit. I want to meet them. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah. What
it's a
you waiting
different.
on? Come pick me up.
Yeah, come get me. So it's totally different than how it was then. That's why they can't really use race. They can't really use a lot of that type of stuff no more because these generations now, these people with the mentality they have, that stuff don't work no more. You can't get us emotionally wound
Man,
up.
you get somebody who will try to get an alien pregnant nowadays, man.
We done seen what was that movie? Not Ted, but the other one with the alien. They had him smoking weed, they had him drinking. Shit, he'd
Yeah,
be at the
I
party.
ultimately believe it.
Yeah.
I believe it.
It don't work. So they have to use a different approach. So now they're just doing a bunch of stuff that's smoke screens because that's all they got.
Mm-hmm. So like I said, I honestly, I'm with you on it. I don't feel like it's really. I mean, it's nothing that's gonna surprise us. So
Nah.
you
Even whatever
gotta,
names.
but you feed us some mess though. We'll go to Harvard and read books about that. You know what I'm saying? We'll get into the egregious to figure out that mess.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's where they get us at.
That
We
drama.
know,
We love drama for some reason, chaos and anything that's,
and
of
and
that nature.
that drama ain't nothing but getting comfort from somebody else's pain. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Making you feel better about the situation that you in.
Yeah, because I would never.
Yep. That's
You
that's
feel
that's
me?
what that is. People be in a fucked up
I would never.
situation, so they like to see somebody that's in a situation that's worse than them or going
Yeah.
through something. That's basically what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Guess who else name done popped back up into the topics? R. Kelly. His Survivor is coming out now, and this, I believe,
Oh, I saw that. I
another
saw
speak.
that.
She got a book that came out February 2nd, right? So now all of a sudden she's back touring and speaking. Her name is Rashonda Landfair, and she speaks out. She been speaking out doing. I saw her this morning on Joy Reid show, where she was talking
Mhm.
about some of the stuff that R. Kelly did. Buddha said, "Free
So
R. Kelly."
so
Right?
hear me out. Hear me out. She does have a right
Yeah.
to go through the pain.
Yeah.
She out of everybody that's been dealt with R. Kelly,
Yep.
them 2 documentaries that we saw, she is the only one I feel like has the right to voice her opinion or keep going through the or make profit off of the
Allegedly.
pain. Yeah, you
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Because she really done this shit at 14.
She was
Everybody else
younger
don't
than that.
younger than that.
Bro, say so I was listening to her speak to Joy Reid earlier, and she
Mhm.
was in this group in Germany. She was like 10.
What?
Yeah, she was the
Well,
youngest
you
in
know
the
what?
group. Bro, I was like, what?
If you watch the tape, you know she was experienced at 14.
Yeah,
That or 12, however the fuck old she was, I don't know. But she was very experienced for her age. And that don't come with first time touching.
no,
Either she was already groomed before she came to the party, or R. Kelly been having his way.
that's what she said. She said he's the one took her virginity.
Thank you.
Yeah,
So it's been going on. Like I say, that come from participation, and I feel like it came to an end when terms wasn't met.
yeah. It was about the money,
There's
and
no
like
way.
Dwayne say, I think the parents should be held accountable with the with
A
when
hundred
they
percent,
put the
Dwayne. A hundred
man for
percent.
real.
Let
But
me tell
that's
you
what
something.
nobody is talking about. Why is nobody mentioning the parents in this situation, in all these situations?
2026. If that documentary would have came out 2026 with them 2 documentaries, the parents would have got their ass chewed out.
Yeah,
Because we wasn't ready to blame parents. We are always looking at the kid being vulnerable and XYZ. Now, if that would have happened in 2026, we would have got on the parents' ass.
yep. So would have
And like I say, people who use their mind was already like, what the fuck the parents doing? You know what I'm saying? Why are you leaving your child over
taken the
here at
money.
16, 17 for months because this man had told you he can hit their career out?
Yeah,
You telling your child to do something extra
yeah,
for his, you know what I'm saying, for this fame.
yep,
And when you don't get what you was promised, now we see you on this documentary.
yep.
You know what I'm saying? That's all you hurt behind you. You sacrificed your daughter and didn't get what you wanted. That's it.
Buddha made a good point. He say Elvis was another one, but why they never? There was a lot that was going around about Elvis messing with young girls too.
Because we do our own work. We in the community. If you feed me information, not you, you can't do it. You can't do it. But if it come to a different skin color, feeding our culture information about us, we'll get the job done. You can't feed it to me because you like cousin. Boy, shut up. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying? The same thing we tell our kids in the house. Boy, he ain't really do that. You tripping. Shut up.
yeah,
Hey, don't hey man, you tripping. Don't start that. You know what I'm saying? I'm ready to fight you now because you out here spreading rumors about Uncle Larry out here touching on something. But if you go to court or he get arrested by the white folks and they say he touching children, now everybody gonna attack him. But we've been knowing he been touching kids. We've been knowing the drug dealer been picking this girl from school. We've been knowing that you know what I'm saying? The girl been over here at the spot at 13. What's she over there for? Who she over there for?
exactly,
That's
exactly.
regular in the community, bro. So when it comes time to media, it's just everybody want to be a part of the story. That's where
Yeah,
when they made what was it? What was that? Twitter. When you was able to comment and be in the same atmosphere as a celebrity, that right there triggered a whole effect of people feeling like they in the presence of celebrities to where your voice matter to where
yeah,
oh my god she like my comment
yeah.
you're being seen so now you're gonna interact you're gonna you know what I'm saying if a problem is had like how Nikki is attacking Jay-Z and them right now the Barbs are with it you know what I'm
Oh
saying
yeah, Nick,
He
and
have
that's
a
one thing. That's why I believe they went and got Nikki because she got a strong following like that.
man, boy, she got a hell of a strong voice. She got a whole coat.
You better not
Barbers.
say nothing about Nikki. They coming.
Yeah, Nikki out here doing her job. And what's crazy is how she's going after Jay-Z after we saw how strong they were together in the early 2000s. They were together. Jay-Z, Beyonce, and Nicki.
Yep.
Like I say, man, I feel like everything is agenda.
I agree. Dwayne said, "Did you hear about Ben Crump suing YouTubers and Google for putting false information about celebrities and him and his wife?"
Who?
Ben Crump. I think I remember seeing
Damn,
some. Let me
I
see.
don't know that one.
So let me look it up so I can get a accurate. Oh, he's suing everybody. The
He
DOJ,
ain't
the
get nowhere.
FBI, the CIA,
He
NYPD.
ain't get nowhere. He ain't get nowhere.
No.
Dead. He keep playing. Dead is where he end up.
But he's suing YouTubers.
Oh yeah, nah, he'll get some with that.
Let me see. Because he's saying they putting out false information. Okay. Attorney announced actions against YouTube regarding the monetization of false defamatory content that targets public figures. Alongside entertainers and legal experts, Crump is pushing for accountability and stricter regulations on how platforms profit from misinformation that damages reputation and livelihoods. Okay.
Hmm.
That's why, you have to be careful with the way you cover this stuff and with the way you address it
Yeah,
because
always
they can come
allegedly.
for you. Yeah, allegedly. If you have to say that if it's not something that's already been proven or if they've been convicted, you have to say that because they'll come for you, and especially send you that cease and desist.
Yeah,
Shut your whole
right now I'm speculating. Don't take me for credit because I don't care that much. Again,
yeah.
we talked about last night. Hey, listen here, write me out, brother.
Yeah.
sign me out. You know, we ain't gotta take it no farther than where it's at.
So he sent some to the US Attorney General and the Federal Trade Commission regarding the issue. The announcement included prominent figures such as Stevie Wonder, Judge Greg Mathis, MC Light,
Hey man,
Lonnie Love.
hey, hold on. Let's stop
Whoa.
right there. Let's stop right there. Wait a minute. Pause. You wait a goddamn minute. We is not gonna blame. We not gonna take Steve down. We
They better
already
leave
got
Stevie
Bill
alone
Cosby.
now.
Listen, man.
They gotta leave
Nah,
Stevie
listen, man.
alone.
We
Stevie don't
already
bother
got Bill
nobody.
Cosby, bro.
He too old to be coming up in this type of stuff.
That's like taking Smokey Robinson down, man. We not gonna do that, bro. You wait a minute now. God damn it. Look, whatever Stevie did, he did that shit guilty as fuck. But we gonna have to let him roll.
Yeah.
We can't take an old and blind down. Nah, man. He didn't know. He didn't know what he was touching on. He had intentions on touching on something, but he don't know what he was touching on.
Yeah.
He
Yeah, that's
told him
true.
what he wanted. He said he wanted a young tenderoni. If they bought him somebody that was too young, that's on them. That's their fault.
He said Stevie a thug still.
Yeah, he'll see your thug. I believe it, but nah, man. We
Yeah.
didn't we took down Bill Cosby. That was the American household, and then they
That
took
was an
down Bill
example.
Cosby.
That was an
Man,
example.
let's just get this off our chest. Bill Cosby really went down for nothing.
Yeah. All because he
They
tried to buy
called, and then
NBC.
Jay-Z slugged Bill Cosby.
He said Ray Charles knew. Yeah, yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, all of that was because they kept warning Bill Cosby.
Damn, you feel like Ray Charles got Stevie got Ray out the way? What you trying to say? What you trying to say, boo? You trying to say
Stevie and Ray was
Stevie got
beefing.
Ray out the way?
Stevie took Ray out the way.
That nigga Ray was a problem.
You
Shit,
know
he
what?
was
That would
hurt.
be crazy if something like that ever came out. And they was like, yeah, Stevie the one that, got Ray hooked on heroin and
Yeah. Get your ass up out of here, nigga.
got
Shit.
him out the way. He was 50
Hey,
Cent
today,
before 50 Cent. You know what I'm saying?
hey, today, overdose his ass. Yeah, we finna get his ass up out of here. This little motherfucker
Oh.
too good on the piano.
Dwayne said there was a lady on Tasha K interview saying that MC Light slept with Jaden Smith. You talking about the son or Jada Pinkett? You saying Jada or Jaden?
Jaden Pinkett Smith. I gotta be Jada Pinkett
It
Smith.
got to be
Oh,
Jaden.
I'm not surprised. I mean,
That
Let
industry,
me tell
that's
you
what they
something.
do.
No disrespect to we. I had a dream one day that I interviewed that family. I put this on the right hand of God. I interviewed Jada Pinkett, bro. And in the thing, I mean, she was just straight out with it. She was like, "Shit, hey, I do as I please." And you know what I'm saying? My family followed suit. And I put this on everything I love, bro. This was in the interview in my dreams. She was like, "Shit, I do as I please." You know what I'm saying? And Will came up and he was like, "You know what I'm saying? That's my wife at the end of the day." But I'm not knocking Jada Pinkett for getting active. I told you, I don't blame no adults for doing adult shit. If you freaky or you like 10 niggas at one time, or if you have a house full of 10 niggas that follow your footsteps, I'm not mad at you.
Yeah.
Now, if you was 13 and you got a cult of 26-year-olds, ah,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah, that's different. That's
yeah,
different.
I'm not, listen, man, I don't understand why being an adult is so much it has so much judgmental to it. We are adults. If I like seeing midgets fuck, I'm gonna watch the midgets fuck. If I like watching if I like having people do orgy with nothing but foot sex, hey guys, it's a foot orgy going on over there. You know?
Yeah.
Hey, we're gonna sit up and we're gonna watch 1,000 squirrels fuck today.
Yeah.
We're grown. We just watched in a cage 60 squirrels fuck. I don't know why we're here, but some reason we're enjoying this shit together.
Yeah.
We're adults, bro. Where are we getting lost at? Now, when you're teens, we gotta come over here and be like, hey.
Yeah,
Now,
it's a different conversation then.
yeah, because this might be your fetish, but you gotta be stopped because you can't be outdoors watching this shit. You can know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna sit up here and let you watch 60 squirrels fucking this cage. You need to go read a book. Know what I'm saying? Hey, it's a high education of what you got going on. And you're choosing to sit here and watch 60 squirrels fucking the cage.
Yeah.
No, I'm trying to get you in the horror. Know what I'm saying? Your attention span is dedicated to the wrong shit. You're beyond a tablet. You're freaky. They have an industry. I'm gonna get you ready for the porn industry now. Go do your homework on your own time. But just like how the internet is now, they see too much.
That's true. That's true. They see
When
too
I was
much and
younger,
see it too early.
let me take this back. When we was younger, I ain't gonna say when we was all younger, you had to find a DVD in your cousin's stash or your daddy's stash. You gotta go in the bathroom and go in the when I
And
was
you go in
younger,
there, you see the magazines stuffed up
my
under
nigga,
some
listen
other
here.
magazines.
Fam, listen, bro.
It was different
When
back
I was
then.
younger, my daddy had two brothers and a cousin that stayed in the house. If you go to the back, I'm young, but if you go to the back bathroom and if you pull the second drawer at the bottom out, it's full of nothing but Playboy.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna spend my time pooping in the back bathroom,
Yeah.
looking at things I'm not supposed to be looking at.
Yeah.
That's the porn we had.
Yeah. It was different then.
You know what I'm saying? So
It
now
was magazines.
you get it to where now if I pick this phone up and I get on the wrong app, it's gonna pop up as an ad, and I'm gonna click on it, and it's gonna be some freaky deaky shit on my child's phone.
Yeah.
And now he's gonna explore it, and his shit's gonna probably gonna ping, and now he's curious, and he's trying to, you know what I'm saying? I hate to say it, but he might be trying to hunt on his mama, or you know what I'm saying? He repeating what he saw.
Yeah.
They see too much.
Yeah.
We
These days,
saw,
kids ain't allowed to really be kids like they used to be.
and that's what I'm saying, bro. We saw some things, but it didn't register. It didn't register us to like how it is now.
Mm-mm.
The things that's registering right now is 10 times stronger.
Yeah.
Like I say, we used to have to go find the DVD, or we have to go to the back bathroom and look and fantasize at this magazine. Because
Yeah.
you can open the page up and look at a full-fledged woman with everything out. And I know what you're looking at if you're at the wrong age as a kid.
Yeah.
But if you today's time and that phone ding, man, you've already been hip to it, man. It's in the songs. It's in the It's everything is sexualized.
Everything is direct now. You know, they
Yeah,
straight vulgar with it. Back then they talked in codes. They talked about sex, they talked about fucking and all of that, but
yeah.
it was a way that they said it. We was singing the songs and didn't know what the hell we were singing. Then
I
you
was
get
just gonna
older
say,
and
how
you
many
like,
old classics did we know about that was talking super duper freaky, and we was just saying we didn't know nothing.
mm,
Yeah, I don't know, man. Just me personally, I just feel like kids see too much, man.
Buddha said, get the DVDs from your big
Yeah,
cousin.
man, you
Yeah,
had your throw that cousin that could get them hoes. You know what I'm saying?
yep,
His daddy burnt DVDs, but he burnt too many. You could always steal a DVD from over there.
yep.
And he got onion booty at 37.
Onion booty back
You
shots
know what I'm saying?
number
He got
39.
this.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's that it had
Or let's take it back. We had LimeWire. Come on,
yeah,
man. And
LimeWire.
that didn't come out till I was in high school.
Yeah. It was different then. We could still be kids, you know, and a lot of it we had stuff in our cartoons, but we didn't know what that stuff was back
Man, I
then.
ain't know that. Man, looking back at our cartoons, I like, damn, I'm trying to sensitize this shit for my kids, but I'm like, you know what I'm saying? I would tell my son all the time, I'll be putting them on the shit that I knew about back then.
Right.
So, but me going back watching it with him, I'm like, oh, damn, that's kind of crazy. I don't remember that. You know what I'm saying? I remember episode for episode, but watching it with him, I'm like, no, I don't remember that scene.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's some wild shit.
Yep.
Yeah.
But back to her, R. Kelly's accuser. So she basically, I think what it's all about now is she trying to sell her book. That's why
Mhm.
she's come back out. She got the book. She said she didn't like how everybody was using her name. And so now
Ooh.
she's her name was
No,
I just said
I know. I'm saying like
Shondaland Fair.
nobody used your name.
Well, she said that they used her name in the case before when she was
Oh yeah,
younger.
they're gonna keep using it.
Yeah, and she didn't like that. She said she didn't like it circulating without her consent. And so now she's putting it out herself. Really, she's like, y'all made money off of me. I'm finna make money off my own story.
I
I
told you. I
kind
feel
of
like
understand it from her side. You know what I'm
that's why I said
saying?
I feel like she's the only one who can actually do this. No
Yeah,
matter how the turn twist, baby, we knew you was young. We knew that you were taken advantage of. You were actually real like boom.
yeah, she
You
was.
were really taken advantage of. Regardless if you had a fast mind, fast track, you know what I'm saying? To be taken advantage of at that age and continued and then publicized, baby, you really went through something.
Yeah, she did.
Because again, in our hometowns, a lot of girls that's teenagers that deal with older men, they don't go through that. It's just another nigga in their body count. You know what I'm saying? Now don't get me wrong, the dude might got their mind gone, but it's not to that extent.
Right.
Because at some point you start knowing what you're doing. And you choose to stay there. Teenager or not.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? You choose to stay there. Then when you get pregnant and then he leave you and then you sick, that's when you start to realize this girl here been getting been getting filmed and peed on 10, like you say, 10. I didn't even know that. 10 to 14 when we find that's crazy work, bro.
And it hit
That's,
different, especially like for me. I got daughters and they at that age. So you see them
oh
at that
man,
age, and then you think about this child going through that at that age, and you like, bro, my
think about
daughter,
that,
my
man.
daughter right now, she's 15. I got one 17. You know what I'm saying? So that's basically the same age that she was when she was getting done. Man,
Exactly. And
I kill a motherfucker, bro.
baby girl was getting peed on. Listen, my thing
Imagine what
is
they do to you mentally.
mentally. Like I said, once it hit the media, imagine what they did to your mindset.
Yeah,
Then
because you
your
gotta
mindset,
see it
bro.
over and over and over and over.
Oh, and
Then
they played it in court. They played your, you know what I'm saying? Because
the video.
if you was 14, they didn't go to court till you was probably about 16, 15. You
Yeah,
know what I'm saying? You starting to get more aware. And you
yeah,
starting to realize that this shit is gonna be publicized about what you did. Regardless if you participate. Now you realize because everybody has that good feeling when shit start getting real.
yeah.
You can't when you realize you can't take it back and then you're gonna be publicized and you have to do XYZ. You probably was paid off in court for one. You know what I'm saying? Kelly probably already put the money in your pocket
Yeah.
for you to say whatever you say in court. That's another deal breaker because now you can't tell the truth about what really happened.
Yeah.
We have to wait till you turn however old you is to get the truth. It don't matter no more.
But just imagine this. You 16, say, let's say 16. Okay.
Mhm.
Everybody in the country done basically seen this video. You know what I'm saying? Now you got to live through that. You can't go nowhere without them knowing that it's you, especially in your own town. So she even said she was like she couldn't get no job. She was applying for jobs. She couldn't get nothing. She
Oh,
couldn't
she's
have a
known.
relationship, her normal anything, because that's what they always saw her as.
Yeah, she's known.
Yeah, and to be known for something like that when you the one that's actually the victim. Now think about how many people might have attacked her just because they were R. Kelly fans. And you know how those fan clubs be when they don't believe some or they act like, oh no, he ain't do it. You lying on him. You just wanted to be part of,
That's the
celebrities.
internet.
Like,
That's the internet. Imagine you're home.
just imagine what that girl went through at that age.
So okay, let me give you another one. Her auntie got on the documentary and expressed her feelings. From 10 to 14, you didn't know nothing. You
Exactly.
knew you knew nothing.
Everybody knew in
Your
that
your
family.
your whoever you rode over there with that night, they didn't know nothing. When
Everybody
that
knew.
baby went to her doctor's visit for her what's called it, they didn't tell y'all nothing. They didn't tell y'all that she was sexually active.
Exactly. Or where they paid not to take her nowhere. Cause then when it come to that, hell, the doctors paid off, the
But
physicians,
I'm saying,
everybody.
but what I'm saying is, you got on this documentary and again in R. Kelly's defense, y'all acting green to the situation. There had to be some participation trophies handed out. This little girl doesn't keep coming over this man's house and disappears for however long the flick lasts because he's recording the sex activities.
Yeah.
She
She can
doesn't disappear
she
with
can't
the
drive,
man,
so somebody taking her.
bro. You do not disappear
Hmm.
from upstairs for however long that was busy, 30 minutes. Well, I don't know. A little girl does not disappear with another grown ass man and then reappear as if nothing happens.
Yeah,
That grown ass man is draining the fuck out that child, bro. I don't give a fuck what he talking about
yeah.
or what
And
atmosphere
somebody
any
is
of them.
benefiting from him being able to do that. And it
Come
can't
on,
be nobody
man.
else but her parents.
Come on,
They the
bro.
only ones that can benefit from that situation.
Listen here. One thing I know for a fact, bro, about sex. When you get done having sex, a female will have a slutty look on her face off of the engagement. You cannot hide that face.
Yeah.
This little girl, again, a little girl, is getting drugged by a grown ass man. Ain't no way in the fuck she's walking upstairs in her normal state. That's impossible, bro.
No. So they there's no way they can't say that they didn't know something was going on.
It's impossible. You
Even
can't
if
you can't prove you can't show me no person. I'm talking about grown, molested kid, whatever. You cannot show me no evidence in that child's face that something has not happened within the last 20 minutes, bro. That's impossible.
yeah.
Grown people can't hide it. If you go in the bathroom and have an altercation, when you walk out, they gonna say, "What y'all been in there doing?"
Yep.
You grown.
Yep.
They can see it on you. Your body language is telling
It's
on you.
totally different.
Now we're talking about a child that's being molested for, like I say, 30 minutes to an hour. She's walking up there like nothing happened. Get the fuck out of Dodge, man. The whole party knew, bro.
Yeah.
Y'all was cool with this shit, bro.
The whole family knew.
Come on, bro. Aaliyah.
That's
Boy,
another
it
one.
was, listen, that was family consent. I don't want to hear it. I don't care about what he did to Aaliyah. That was family consent. Y'all flushed that girl for entertainment. Y'all flushed her for, you know what I'm saying, for the career. Foxy Brown, your family flushed you.
Yep.
Beyonce, y'all felt like you you know what I'm saying, you was already on the path of doing something great. Rush that talent. Get with Jay-Z. He can push you. He's already here with these people. You got exactly what y'all wanted.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to hear that shit, bro. In the hood, girls don't get that treatment. They get molested and dumped.
Yep.
They don't get nothing out the deal. You're selling yourself for that's basically like selling your soul, fam.
Yeah.
These girls are selling their soul in the industry and they're getting exactly what they wanted.
Yep.
We never asked the 10, 14-year-old girl, were you trying to be a singer? Were you trying to be, were you trying to be something? Did you have dreams at 10? Did your parents feel like you could make it? No, man. I don't. I heard that Beyonce dad was overprotective, and they got
That's
rid
why
of
they.
his ass.
I was just finna say that. That's why they got his ass out the way.
They got
Matthew
rid of
had
his
to
ass
go because he wasn't going for none of that.
and his mama wasn't trying to hear that shit. You know what mama
She
could
wanted
do?
the money. She wanted the fame. She wanted
Come on,
the what
man.
came with it. That's Dwayne, boy, you hit something with that one. That's why
Yeah,
they had to get rid of his ass.
that's all.
Because he in a whole nother country. He over there in Sweden right now. Divorced. They had to get divorced. She was married to somebody else, and I think she about to get divorced to him now.
Damn, he never came back.
No, he wasn't allowed to. He
He
had to get
never came
out of
back.
Dodge. He had to go. Because no, you blocking this progress that we got set for her. You know what I'm saying? No, boy, you ain't lying, Dwayne. They had to get him out the way because he wasn't going for that. If
Oh
he
man,
would have stayed around, there wouldn't have been no Beyonce and Jay-Z at that time at 16 when she was 16, allegedly.
allegedly.
No,
But what I'm
you
saying
so
is,
right.
it was a play in the orchestra. You know what I'm saying in line. They dipped off on Destiny Child. They came out with Bunny and Clyde, Jay Z and Beyonce, and they took off from there as a power couple. But like I say, in reality, no, it was in our face as kids.
Yep.
We saw a child being with a grown ass man on film before that happened. I don't even know how old Eve was, and on DMX now. How old was Eve? We don't
I
know
think
that.
she was of age. I think
I hope.
let me
I
I
hope.
can let's
She looked a
fact check.
little young too.
Dwayne said I heard the story that he kicked out of Jagged Edge, kicked out Jagged Edge out the bus because they was to talk to Beyonce. Yeah. I ain't heard that, but
I
I don't
believe it.
doubt it. I don't doubt it.
One thing about it, bro, and one thing I've always learned is this, the industry is always a step ahead of bullshit. So what we catch on the back end, they've already lived it in 3D.
Yep.
So what we experiencing live
Yeah,
as a
she was
as a
21. She was 21.
okay,
Eve.
okay,
Eve was
my
21.
bad, Eve. My fault, Eve. I love you, girl. But listen, what we experience on the blind side as being civilians, they experience it in 3D up close. It happens in an instant. It happens that night. You go in for a performance and you realize that you're in Mr. Larry trailer.
Yeah.
And now you're dealing with a decision whether it's gonna make or break your career.
Yep.
So this right here happens regularly
Yep.
in their culture. To
And if
us,
you
we're
don't go with it,
surprised. Yeah. To
yeah.
us, we're surprised because no, I can't believe that happened. No, it happens regularly.
Look at what they did to Terry Crews. This is just totally different, but he was a grown man. And they did
They
it in
got
front
old
of
shit
his
too.
wife.
I
Yeah,
ain't
you
heard
remember?
about that.
Okay, so
Break that
Terry
down.
Crews,
Break that
he was
down.
at a
Break that down.
party. He was at a
I heard
party.
about the party.
One of them
I didn't know he got.
Hollywood
I didn't know he
parties.
got touched.
Dude came up, grabbed his stuff in front of his wife, and he go off. Next thing you know, everybody hates Chris's band. It's taking off air. You don't see him in movies like that no more. He was in Expendables. He wasn't. You know what I'm saying? So, and he came out and spoke about it. Now you don't really see Terry Crews doing that no more. You can't.
Hey,
If you ain't with the program, there's certain things you got to do. That's why they don't like Cat Williams because Cat wouldn't get down with
yeah.
it.
I'm gonna shout out Terry Crews, man, because I always felt like he played the field. But hearing that story that you just said, man, I'm glad that he didn't fall in that rap, and I'm glad that he was. That means that his energy was actually he was just happy.
He was
He
just
was.
a
He was.
yeah, he was just a good dude.
That's that. Hey, I fuck with Buddy. I,
But you
I I
can't be
support
in
that. You know what I'm
Hollywood
saying?
and
He
be a
just
good
went up
dude.
an extra level on my level. You know what I'm saying in my rankings.
Yep. Yeah, Terry
Because in
Crews
my
got
mind, I
blackballed.
felt like he was. I felt like he was playing the field.
He
But to
got
know that he
blackballed.
actually was not with that shit, and
Mm-mm.
they blackballed him,
Yep.
I'm not saying that I hate that for your career, but I'm glad you took a stand.
Yeah. Yeah. Because had he not spoken out, nobody would have said nothing. Nobody would
Right.
have known what was going on.
But again, I say this and say, bro, when you introduce lame people, just think about your actors, your entertainers, just everybody, bro. It's really a group of people that you really don't fit in because you have to be a certain type of person to actually fit in that nature. Have you actually seen what an actor looks like before they make it? How goofy they look outside to us?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then they make it, and then they become
They get
the
that
face
money
of.
and they
You know what
they
I'm saying?
they they get a totally different look.
Yeah, and we uplift them like they wasn't goofy in high school or they
I
not.
mean, Kim Kardashian, a perfect example. Look at how
I
she
never,
looked before during that video with Ray J compared to her now. You know what I'm saying?
I've never understood that legacy. I'm just gonna keep it a book. I've
They
never
daddy
understood.
is the reason why Rob
I
Kardashian
don't
is
give
the
a
reason
damn
why.
about what's his name. Was it Chris? You said Robert?
Rob Kardashian was the real daddy, the one that defended OJ. He was on OJ's case.
Yeah, I don't give a damn about
The
none of
other
that.
dude is the stepdaddy, the one that turned into the Bruce
Oh damn,
Jenner.
he was stepdaddy. Damn,
Yeah,
that's
Bruce
crazy.
Jenner, the stepdaddy. He
But what
ain't.
I'm saying is,
Yeah.
I'm talking about the effect that they had on the culture. Like people want to beat him. I've never seen the show. I don't know what they present or what they put out. I don't know. But
When
I'm just
you're
talking about
willing to do what the agenda wants you to do, they'll put you in those positions.
what I'm saying. What is the agenda? Like what purpose did
Influence.
they serve?
Influence. Think about it.
People were
When
saying
they
they
need
want to be
somebody
like
to come out
Kardashian.
when it's election time and they need somebody to vote a certain way, you're gonna see Kim Kardashian, you're gonna see Beyonce, and you're gonna see, those people on that type of level. When they need a
What
certain product sold and they want people to get behind it, you're gonna see
what
those same people.
what I'm saying is what made people want to be a Kardashian though? I'm confused.
The hype. Because once if you see them all the time, it's like repetitive. They kept seeing them everywhere. Then they got their own show, and then she got the ass because she didn't have that at first. You know what I'm saying? This
Yeah,
motherfucker, she got famous from a sex tape. Think about that. And they
she
made
did.
her
What they put on?
this.
What they
You know
put
what I'm
on?
saying? They made her this big because she was able to exploit herself like that. So they gave
And
her,
she put the whole family on, and they never turned off a sex tape.
gave her a platform because of what the family was willing to do. Look at what the mama willing to do. She pimped out all her kids. Even the
I'm
brother, even the brother, he was with Black China for a second. They was using the hell out of him.
I'm confused.
You know what I'm
I'm
saying?
not
Like
even care. I don't
that family
get it.
got their money and everything because of the influence that they let people into their private life and they were able to generate influence. That's what sells now. If you can
Okay,
influence the
bro.
people the way that they want you to, they'll put you on a platform because they control the media.
Okay, fam. I feel like me and you need to go outside and turn up.
That's what it
All this,
takes.
all this positivity talk. We need to start recording shit.
That ain't what
That
they want to
man,
hear. They want the drama. They want the chaos.
yeah,
They
we need
not.
to go outside. We need to go outside and steal off on somebody on in for downtown Florida.
Yeah,
We need to get it cracking. You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? We need to go to Lil Am
That's gonna get us viral
and
right there.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? And the chick that splashed us with her titties, we need to go up and grab it and squeeze and turn it. And
If we
whole time filming.
or have whole chicks bouncing their ass, twerking in the videos,
Yeah,
and
you know what I'm saying? Come
that's
on,
what they
man. Let's
want.
go. Yeah,
That's what
because
they want. They want that type of. Now, if we were doing
Natalie,
that,
Natalie, no, get a couple few hoes, pay them $50 and start just straight out brawling.
yeah,
Just fight.
exploiting women. If we were doing that, oh shit, we'd be 1.2 million followers right now.
Come
Either
on,
that
man.
or talking down about women or black people in general.
Come
If
on, man.
you,
Girls Gone Wild. I think we can recreate it.
yeah, oh
Yeah,
yeah, they
yeah,
need a new Hugh Hefner.
yeah. Yeah, we're gonna call it Hefty Thugs or some shit. I don't know.
You know what I'm saying?
But
That's the money right there. Now, if we go that route, oh yeah, we'll be famous by next year.
oh, I mean, we got Jeff Bezos. We've been got rid of Hugh Hefner. Jeff Bezos, man.
The Amazon dude,
Damn, is that what it is? Nah, the
yeah,
other one. What's the other one with the what's the other billionaire?
shit. You got
The one with the what's the name? Jeff Bezos is Amazon. Um, he always party on the yacht with old boy who be boxing. Can't remember what his name is, nigga. But
who? Mayweather?
Nah. The white boy who be doing the
Oh,
fight.
with
Jake Paul.
Jake Paul. The
Yeah.
billionaire that be with Jake Paul? Who you talking about?
Yeah. Damn, what is his name? Chat, help us out.
Uh
Um, damn, what is his name? I can't think of to save my life, but he the one who got it. He got it.
Let me see.
I
Mm,
cannot think of what his name is.
and he got a yacht and he be partying with Jake Paul.
Yeah, he should have pulled up right away. Damn, what is his name, man? Let me see if I can pull it up.
Mm.
I don't want to prolong on if I can't find it, but damn, what is his name?
It don't. Let me see. Hold on,
Uh,
chat. Y'all bear with us.
I ain't heard him in a minute.
What is he?
Fuck
What
it.
is it? What is his business? Do you know what that
I,
is? 'Cause I know
I
it.
can't remember, bro. I can't.
It ain't Bill Gates.
Nah,
Let's see.
hell,
Let's
not
say
damn.
Jacob Arabo. Jacob Arabo.
Nah, that's not him.
Not him.
The name actually comes over easy. Um,
Mm-mm. I can't
I
find that
can't
one.
think of it. Fucking forget it, bro.
But
I don't want to lose crap.
yeah. But I don't know. It say Jacob Arabo is a well-known billionaire in the jewelry and watch making industry, and he's often seen with Jake Paul. So I don't know. Maybe could be. But
His
you
name
never
Jay
know in that industry.
Dingo, or some shit like that. Jay,
Who?
I don't know. I
Oh,
don't know. I can't think of his name to save my life, bro.
but other
But
news, oh man, this one is kind of tragic. This happened right here in Dallas. A woman is accused of shooting and killing her daughter during an argument over alcohol. The Dallas Police Department responded Monday to a home just before 4 p.m. after 28-year-old Tabitha Jones called 911 and told dispatchers that her mother shot her. Jones was found on the bed with a gunshot wound to her side. She was taken to the hospital where she died an hour later.
oh man, that's sad to hear, bro.
Her mama name was Shanika Battle. They arrested her. She was 49. She told police that Jones was upset with her for taking her alcohol and they started arguing. Oh, so the daughter was mad about the alcohol. The mama, she done drunk her daughter alcohol and then shot her daughter over it. Battle said she took a gun out of her purse to scare Jones, but denied shooting her. So the gun just went off, I guess. Police
Oh
obtained a
my
search warrant to the
god, bro.
home, found a 380 caliber pistol in the living room next to Battle's purse. A bullet casing that matched the gun's caliber was found near Jones' room. Battle is charged with murder. No
Imagine,
bond has been set.
imagine sitting in the house. I mean, imagine sitting in your cell and you go to sleep and you wake up and you realize your daughter is dead because you got a drinking problem.
You know, because it don't hit you until you get in that bed. You done got booked in. You get
Yeah,
in
yeah,
that
yeah.
bed
You gotta
and
go to
you
sleep.
wake up. And when
You
you
gotta go
wake
to
up
sleep.
in jail, then it's real to you because you like,
That's
damn,
reality.
this shit ain't a dream. Boy,
You're
I
not
done
getting
did
out.
that. I done been there. I done been
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
You
Man,
wake up and you just like, damn.
my first time going to jail, I was a teenager, bro. I was 17. They sent me to the county jail. They didn't send me to juvenile where I
Yeah.
would normally go.
Oh yeah,
They sent
17.
me to the county
Yeah,
jail.
you
Yeah, I was
adult.
17. When I went to the county jail, I went to juvenile a few times. So I go to county jail, man, and it's I put that motherfucker acting like it's juvenile. I go in there, I handle my business, but now I gotta make a phone call to get me out. That's different. Parents already know that you was juvenile.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And Greg County, I realized like, damn, I done woke up now. I'm in here. I gotta make this phone call. Man, I made that goddamn phone call, man. My grandma already knew. You know what I'm saying? Hey, yeah, go before the judge. We gonna get you out. Man, my whole stomach turned because I'm getting in the car. I'm like, man, you really bummed me. I ain't had the money to bum myself out.
Mm.
That right there stuck with me. When I realized that I couldn't take care of myself, that's the first time I ever really went through that type of shit.
Yeah.
I never want to feel that again.
That's the
I
worst
never want
feeling
to go through
too.
that again.
You go to jail and don't know when you going home. Whoo, man.
Yeah.
Ain't no bond money, none of that. Yeah, that's a I done been there too.
Yeah.
I can just imagine, once she's, especially if she had been drunk and it happened, and then she sobered up when she woke
Oh my
up
God. Oh
and
my
realized what's done
God,
took
bro.
place. You done killed your daughter
Oh, if
over
he
some
was drunk
alcohol.
and sobered up and realized that baby girl is in a oh my, oh man, hang yourself.
And see, in Dallas, I know they done put her in the West Tower because that's the medical tower. Because
Yeah,
she
yeah,
gonna have
yeah,
to,
yeah.
they gonna have to monitor her a couple days while she in there.
Hang yourself. Hear yourself. Listen here. I'm an advocate, bro. Down here in Longview, bro, when some crime go on, I'm not the type person that be like, oh, that's sad. Get him up out of here.
Yeah,
If he was
that's
out here thugging and he was going through the problems, I am preaching for cleaner streets and peaceful neighborhoods. Get their ass up out of here. If you kill them and you get locked up in the process, get up out of here.
yeah.
You made my week. You made my day. Because one thing I learned, it's a lot of ignorant motherfuckers outside. And it's only gonna stop once they either get locked up or if they dead. I hate that crime really do happen. My heart, I hate that it's happening. But in reality, man, get your ass up out of here. Bye.
Cause now I'm saying they said she stole the alcohol from her daughter.
Stole it. So imagine if she stole it, you know she already pulled it up.
Yeah, oh, that was gone. That's probably why the daughter was mad because it wasn't nothing left.
She probably killed the bottle.
And she was 28 years old. Young,
28. 28.
young.
So you know she probably had a man, bro. They argued over an alcohol bottle.
A
I
bottle
hate
of
to say
liquor.
it. I hate to say it. I don't want baby girl to go, but your mama was a problem. Get her ass up out of her. Don't go to the county, baby. It's time for you to get locked up because you was a problem. If you had some sons, they probably out here thugging every night. I'm telling you, bro, I am honestly preaching for a better world, bro. I'm not gonna sit up here and keep giving explanations on why people out here crashing out and doing crash out shit or doing dumb shit. I'm preaching to get you locked up. I never thought I would be this person in my life, bro, because I come from the streets, but as an adult, I think I've become that old grumpy man to where bro, get out of here.
This
You
one,
a nuisance.
this article says, so in a police interview, Battle, which is the mother, reportedly told investigators she was upset because her daughter had taken the alcohol beverage that belonged to her. She claimed Jones went into her room and stole the alcohol, which led to the verbal argument. So she's saying her daughter stole the alcohol from her. Her daughter was saying that she stole the alcohol. Of course she gonna say that when she ain't here to defend herself. You know what I'm saying? That's the easy thing. But at the
Well,
end
your
of the
daughter
day,
gone.
it's still murder
Your
over
daughter
a
gone.
bottle of alcohol. And this your daughter, regardless of the situation. Why the first thing you think about is to pull a gun out on your own daughter. Just think about the mindset of that right now.
Fam, I want you to think about the mindset of this. She stole it from a purse. How big was the bottle?
So it must have been like a little feel.
A paint
You know what I'm saying? Come
at the
on, man.
max. A paint at the max.
Probably with like
No,
$10 bottle of liquor or something.
come on, man. Don't let it be no vodka or no Amsterdam or some shit. Listen, man.
Hey, I fuck with
We're
Amsterdam.
fucked up outside. The more we get rid of these people that have this mentality of this is how life works, the
Yep.
better we'll be. Because it's niggas than it's black folks. The more niggas we can get rid of, the better life will be for the black folks. Because you can change maybe 10 black people in the community. I mean niggas in the community. That's about all you're gonna get.
10% out of 100,
That's all you're gonna get.
some hell of odds. I don't care how mad I get at my kids. I don't care if they done stole all my money out my wallet. The last thing I'm gonna think about doing is pulling a
Up with
gun out on my
Normally that
child.
would be the child. Normally that would be the child situation because we're dealing with YNs
And yeah,
kids.
yeah,
So they would up the pistol and you would be like, man, really, nigga, you up the pistol on me? Type shit. The
yeah.
mama?
She pulled the pistol on her daughter. That's the last thing. I don't
Damn
care
it,
how
man.
mad.
Damn it. Alcohol?
If anything, she could have just put some hands on her. You know what I'm saying? Like,
She can't whoop her. She 28. She full of gas.
that's what it was. That's
She
what it
on
was.
she on 93. She gonna go. Especially if they both conjoin on alcohol.
So then
20 that
this is
28 year
another
old
one.
gonna go.
I don't see this. What I'm saying is conflicting stories because this one says battle said she done told reporters, I mean investigators different stories. Because this one's saying that Jones was upset with her for taking her alcohol. And this the second one I done seen that's like this. So what I'm looking at, the picture that I see of the mama, I'm starting to believe that's why the daughter was mad because she stole the alcohol from her daughter.
It don't even matter, fam. Who stole what?
That's true.
Y'all got into it behind some mother effing alcohol. Some stuff that's poisoning y'all body. You
That
might
ain't
have
good
been
for
fighting
us
over
any
crack.
damn way.
You might have been fighting over crack. I
Yeah,
told you, weed and alcohol is the next crack, bro. Meth and crack is alcohol and weed.
it is.
It really is, bro. Oh man,
That's
it's
sad though, bro. Cause we already in a messed up position as a community as it is.
do you know how many people we fighting daily? We're fighting every single race, even Mexicans.
Everybody
We're
hate
fighting
us.
everybody, bro.
There's somebody in every race that hate us for no
Everybody, bro.
specific reason that it is to them.
When you walk outside and you go into a public service of environment, you go to Target, you're 9 times out of 10, you're not liked. You're dealt with. For you to go home and realize that your own well, we know this for a fact. You ain't gotta go home. Stay outside long enough. Your own culture hates you more than everybody else, bro.
Yeah,
Your own skin color hates you more than everybody, bro.
yeah.
And it only happens over here because I learned throughout the years, regardless how much this Mexican hate his cousin, he gonna rock with his ass to make this business work. Or if they
That's one
working
thing
together.
about them. That's one thing.
White people.
That's what I don't understand. Every other race can work together when it comes. You can have 10 Mexicans living in one house, 5 different couples, right? 5 women, 5 men. The women gonna make sure the food is done, lunch is made for their husbands. The men gonna go to work. They all working on the same construction site, whether they building a house. One might be the electrician, one might be over the yard, one might be over the. But
Mhm.
why can't we do? We can't even come together for a birthday party.
Bro, we've been grown, and you know what? Let's take this back. We talked about this yesterday. So okay, the Black Panther Party and people who have already been woke, they don't treat their kind like that.
No.
If niggas is lost in that transition and in mindset, we treat our own kind like that.
Yeah.
We can't be better than you. If we get the job, I'm better than you, nigga.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? If I get this job right, if we both hanging together and I apply for this job, I get this job this hot, I'm better than you, bro.
And
Let's
that's
just
the
start there.
mindset. But that starts back, especially when you start doing history. We're gonna get into that in a little bit. But once you start looking into the history of everything and you start seeing how they were able to start that with the light skin and the dark skin and
The spook
the field
brother,
niggas versus the house niggas. You know what I'm
I'm gonna
saying?
tell I'm gonna tell you how deep it goes. It started voting. It started, you know what I'm saying? Voting is a pinpoint for the whole situation that divides us instantly.
Yep. Yep. Republican
And
and Democrat.
it's shot at you. In my mind, I'm gonna attack excuse me, I had a stroke. I'm gonna attack this certain culture to you know what I'm saying to play both sides. Either you're a Democrat or you're a Republican. So therefore, when we go in and we're going to go to the ballot, why you voting voting Republican? You don't see what this man over here doing? The man ain't said shit. This is all a self-conscious thought. You know what I'm saying that
True.
you putting out here.
Yeah.
What made you want to vote Republican? What made you want to vote Democrat? Now it's a war, it's a clash.
Yeah.
That trickles down and affect the Bloods and Crips. That trickles down. It's a politic. It's a street politic amongst everybody.
I think Buddha said that earlier. It's not politics, it's politics.
Politics. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It trickles down into the community. People don't see these because they don't go past what's part of face. But if you just sit back and you just pay attention, man, that's all it is. Bloods, Crips. You got your Vice Lords, your GDs, you know what I'm saying? With the YNs, they treat the shit so horrible to where they just shoot now and don't even ask questions. If you're
Yeah.
not signing what they talking about, they're just
Yep.
gonna gun you down regardless. They
Yeah.
don't care what you talking about. And
Everything.
so
A lot of those are acting out of emotion. You know what I'm saying? Like they ain't.
coming from a single household.
Oh man, that was a big debate on social media that I had kind of got into that because this lady was talking about I forgot what she brought up. And so, of course they be man bashing and stuff on social media now, the whole men versus
Mhm.
women. But I was like, look, the numbers say most of the black people that go to jail come from a single mother household. They come from single
Mhm.
mothers. And black fathers are really known as better parents, if you go by the stats, than black mothers are. Boy, when I said that, they was hot.
All
But
right,
you
bro.
can't deny the facts. You know what I'm saying? I think it said like 78%.
That's another thing, chat. We finna start getting on TikTok too and having these debates on TikTok.
Definitely.
Look for us on TikTok,
Definitely
the
gonna
Black
start
Club.
being on TikTok. I
You
think
know what I'm
Dwayne
saying?
already followed me on TikTok. I
Hey,
think
when
I
we
saw
hit
him
it there, Dwayne, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna
Yeah.
have to look for us on all platforms, man. Dwayne, hey, stay up, man. Don't
Cause
go to
after a
sleep.
while, man, we gonna start going live on all of them. If it gotta
Yeah,
be at the same time.
yeah, oh, definitely. But now, man, like I say, it just starts. It starts so early and goes so twisted when it comes into words to where the younger generation, like I say, once you start talking to somebody around your age or younger, and you see what their mentality is, you like, damn, it's hard to sit there and talk with somebody that you realize that's not in that space,
Yeah, it
that
is.
headspace, because you kind of talking for no reason. And
Yeah,
when you
you
once you give them
wasting your breath.
and some people you can give them a thought and they'll sit and ponder on that shit and like,
Yeah,
damn, you kind of right. You know what I'm saying? But Christians, for example, you can give 30 examples of why they're still going to go with, just like Jehovah Witnesses, for one. You can say 30 different questions, 30 different answers. They're still going to give you what they've been taught.
yeah,
They're not going to challenge what you said, or they're not going to go on the thought and try to find out the reason why you said that. They're going to go off what they've been taught.
right.
Because to me, in this sense, I feel like they're afraid of the what if. What if I'm wrong? But
Oh
that's
yeah, don't
again,
nobody want to
that's
be
with
wrong.
anybody.
That's the thing. They don't want to be wrong today.
Exactly. I feel like to me, that's with anybody. You know what I'm saying? I feel like anybody in that atmosphere, I feel like that's what they feel. I feel like nobody wants to be wrong, so therefore I'm willing to put up a fight to prove that I might be right,
Yeah,
but I could be wrong. But I'm not gonna let you know that I'm right. Meanwhile, that you have people that think outside the box and be like, okay, well, you got a point. Well, did you do your homework on XYZ? And then be like, no, because this right here say, because the camera say XYZ. Why would I no, you should do your homework regardless. Because I've never understood why people tell us what they think the Egyptians said on these walls versus what actually is being said.
yeah.
Why is the language lost on these walls when Egypt ain't went nowhere? These people grew up in this country, in this state of mind. Why they can't read these walls? It wasn't
Because
passed down.
the people that's in Egypt now ain't the original people that was from Egypt.
It's exactly. So
They
to
they
me,
they replaced them all.
exactly. So to me, so when none of this knowledge passed down, why it wasn't passed down? Because we
Nope,
moved in and moved them out. But
it
what
was
I'm
lost.
saying is, we're taking a guess on what this wall say. And once we take a guess, oh yeah, this I feel like this is exactly what it say. Let's feed it to the public. We believe it. I don't want to believe it because it's not 100% fact. You're guesstimating what this goddamn artifact say.
Right.
I don't like that. It's people that come from this time of age or this time of period that translated and passed this shit down. Give me a fact. That's all I be want to know. Because
Yeah.
you'll come out 5 years from now and say, oh, well, this is how they did it. Meanwhile, in 2026, you didn't give me a whole explanation of why the pyramids was built, how they was built, or how they did this, or how they got the stones all the way up to the top. That's just your thought of how they did it. Then you come out 5 years from now, oh well, this is how they actually did it, and we later find out and studied. No, y'all was don't say to us, you telling facts, but in reality, y'all just thinking. Y'all just coming up with answers.
Yep.
And so 5 years from now, you gonna feed us some more bullshit. And we're gonna ride with it. I'm already past it. I want the real fact.
I don't know if you heard about this. Rapper Lil Jon's son reported missing in Georgia. Nathan Smith, he was 27, goes by the name DJ Young Slade, was last
Mhm.
seen near Baldwin Drive and Mayfield Road in Milton around 6 a.m. on Tuesday. He let me see. Police said in a bulletin that he ran out of his house and has been missing since. He left on foot and did not have a cell phone with him. Police say he may be disoriented and in need of assistance, and his family and friends are concerned for his safety. Lil Jon's publicist told NBC affiliate WXIA TV of Atlanta that the family is asking for privacy at this time.
Sound
But
like Buddy and drugs.
sound like they had little mental issues. I don't want to.
Let me tell you something. 2 years from now, I had in the past, I had a cousin who spazzed out on drugs, disappeared. They found him later on floating in a goddamn bike in Houston.
Damn.
But to say that, I'm saying this to say that
He owed
drugs
somebody.
were a part. No, drugs was a part of it. Drugs led him to run into first of all, I feel like he was a serial killer in Houston because they have a serial killer in Houston. They're not willing to admit.
Oh
But
yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah.
but I'm not taking the fact away that he liked to do drugs. So and it's a drug that plays with your mind. So basically like a mushroom, it's a pill, it's three drugs that's mixed into one. That's a popular drug. I don't know what it is. I'm not the type to take drugs like that in that nature.
Right.
Anyway, it was taken. And of course he was on a high. They got ring cameras where he was running and he's stumbling and it's the high. So I don't know what happened. But if your child are on drugs in that nature and in that field, you already know what's up, man. He just
Yeah.
missing. But and Lil Jon them since like I said, I should have went and did my homework on him. But if he's involved in that, if they saying he has mental issues, that sounds like drugs to me. That's not a
Yeah.
mental issue. He just likes to get high on his drug and he trips out.
Yeah.
So y'all waiting for him to come back outside after he has actually declined in his high. Because he's somewhere right now in the same place.
Hopefully he,
Hopefully.
he
But
he show back up and he all right. He in
me,
good hands.
from me growing up around drugs, normally people go to somebody that they know personally and ride their high.
Yeah.
Know what I'm saying? Now it's became mainstream. So I would hate if anything happened to him. I'm not saying that you know what I'm saying? I'm not taking away and saying that he's on drugs and bad shit can't happen or however I'm trying to put it. But what I'm saying is majority of people who get high, they have a safe place to go to. And they normally crash there until the high or the ride is over with.
Yeah, that's true.
And depending on the drug that you took, you'll stay there for like 3, 4, 5 days. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And
They call
because
it
of
a
the friends that
binge.
you have, they'll pledge to not putting, you know what I'm saying, not exposing.
Yeah.
Now, once you come down, you come back home, then yeah, we never hear about really what happened. You just pop up in the period.
Yeah.
But in my mind, like I say, drugs take effect of kids in that status the world. They go do the drugs and crash out and they just got a safe place to go. You know what I'm saying? They know how to, you know what I'm saying? When people crash out, they know how to get to that safe place.
Yeah. He was last seen in a photo on what is that, January 6th with Lil Will, that's his manager, and Bow Wow at the State Farm Arena in Atlanta. Yeah,
Nobody took that man without no ransom.
cause I mean Lil Jon ain't been he might have a little money, but he ain't been popping like that since the early 2000s.
Nobody took that
2010.
man on a ransom.
I don't think it's about that. It's either one or two things. Like you say, it's either drugs and he done went on a binge, or three things. He owed somebody some money and took off. You know what I'm saying? Now it could be that situation. Or it's just, mental health. Now, if he ain't got no history of doing this before, then you can't claim mental health.
At all. Like I say, Lil Jon done been out the picture for years. Why would we kidnap Lil Jon child and try to get some ransom money out of him? I
Yeah,
just don't see
because
it
he ain't
happening.
got no money like that.
But if he around a certain crowd and he's fucked up and might have OD'd or he might have, yeah, that's a reason to hide this guy.
Yeah,
Because who wants to come forward and say that Buddy OD'd in our presence? We're going to jail because you're a high profile celebrity. And you're going to want to answer. We're all going to jail. So that's a reason to get rid of the body and hide him. And it's a lot that come with that celebrity shit, bro.
it is. It
Because
takes a toll on you mentally.
yeah, because a simple crime could turn into something real big.
Yeah.
And me being in the atmosphere, who wants to sit up and sit around and wait for whatever to happen when this was our intentions? Your son chose the OD on these drugs. But yeah, we was involved with him getting the drugs. We're going to jail. As a child, as a celebrity kid, you have to know this. Whoever was in a situation, you're now in trouble. So who wants to come forth and say that, oh yeah, man, who's over here with us? This the last place to see him. We don't want to hear that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Our life is over with if he OD'd over here. We've been telling him to chill out.
Lil Jon is a DJ now. I don't think he really pop. Nah, he ain't really popping like he used to be, Dwayne.
Man, he ain't doing none of that, bro. We
So
ain't got nobody worry about Lil Jon.
it's a slow night tonight. It ain't really many in the chat tonight.
It's all right, chat. Just know. I don't know what's going on in the media, but y'all better
Well,
bring our ass back
it's Super Bowl
next
week.
week.
You know what I'm saying? And everybody that's got any kind of podcast right now, they doing Super Bowl and sports and
Yeah,
all of that. So
that might have been. We might have still upped it on sports at
yeah,
the beginning.
yeah, it's
It's all right.
but this is also Black History Month.
Black History Month.
I wonder if a lot of y'all in the chat know how Black History actually started. So I'm gonna tell you. Black History Month began as Negro History Week in February 1926, initiated by a historian named Carter G. Woodson and the Association for the Study of African American Life and History to promote Black achievements. It was established to coincide with the birthdays of Abraham Lincoln and Frederick Douglass. Remember last night we was talking about why February? That's why he
Oh,
chose February, because of Lincoln's birthday and Frederick Douglass' birthday. It's in February.
okay. Because of that.
Yeah, and I'm like, man, they could have, made it any other month, but and then the celebration began to expand to a full month in 1976 when President Gerald Ford officially recognized it. So Carter G. Woodson started it, Negro History Week. Gerald Ford fully recognized it as a month in 1976. Think about how recent that is. We just now got, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people be thinking that this stuff happened a long time ago. No, it was recently.
No. Recent.
Woodson aimed to counter racist stereotypes and fill the void in American history, which largely ignored the contributions of Black people, of course. The second week of February was chosen specifically to coincide with the birthdays of Frederick Douglass, which was the 14th, and Abraham Lincoln's, which is the 12th, both of whom were pivotal in ending slavery. While widely celebrated on college campuses by the late 1960s, it officially became Black History Month in 76 during the U.S. bicentennial, which President Ford urging Americans to seize the opportunity to honor the too often neglected accomplishments of Black Americans. Yeah, they still don't really tell us much about it. So it
Not exactly.
started out as a week. And what happened, like we was talking about last night, what they saw was a way to profit. So they said, we'll turn it into a month and we'll get money off of it all month. That's the only reason why in my opinion, unless Gerald Ford was one of them presidents that I haven't really looked into him too much, so I don't really know too much about him.
Again, chat. I'm gonna say this shit loud and proud. You will never know about your real history if your skin color is brown. They can tell you what's been read out of the books, but
Hmm.
a fact you will never know about your history. You will never get a real genuine fact about why why slavery, why 2026 we're still going through this, why in
Exactly.
USA every other culture gets treated fair with black people. You will never understand the debate or never understand the end game to what happens
Yep.
in a sense of where we were at in a time where we were looking for answers and we got none.
Yep.
You will never understand it. I don't understand it and like I say, I'm 30, 35, going on 36, but to me not having no knowledge of what happened to our culture, like I say, I could tell you what I've read. I understand that. So I could tell you where the slave trade came from. I could tell you where XYZ, the slave ships was documented and all this shit, but I have not one actual fact to give you. I have no stepping stone to tell you that this is why you were treated like this, or this is why you're being treated like this in 2026. I can't tell you if it's a real crisis to where why you're not getting on the boat or why you're not getting on the plane. It why you get mugged walking in the store. I can't tell you that because no other culture gets treated like we get treated.
No.
We've been handed a color. We've been called black. My skin is not black,
Yep.
but I can tell you my skin brown all day long. If I fill out a job application, it's gonna say other or black, African
Yep.
American.
Yep.
You're not African American. You are American.
That's a term that Jesse Jackson came up with.
Jesse Jackson came up with that bullshit. I remember. But what I'm
We
saying
were
is,
Indians at first. That's why they originally wanted to get rid of the term Indian and started saying Native American, because the ones that they have now, Indian didn't tie to them. Indian tied to us, the darker skinned people that were originally from here. Native Americans came from not Somalia, damn, Siberia. That's where
yeah,
the original Native Americans migrated from. But see, they whitewashed everything and changed that name. We went from Indian to Negro to Black to African American.
man, again, I can't tell you why because it's so deep. It's just like the little arch between Texas and Oklahoma.
Yeah,
It's a lot that go with that.
yeah,
It's a lot that come over when they say that the slave ships made it over here and we stationed here and they tried to make it seem like it was nobody already on this surface. That's a lie. I can't give you a genuine fact.
right,
A lot of people get on the internet and feed you information. It's not a fact. But if you go to a Catholic church, if you go to any of these type of churches, they have the answers of why their Savior has saved them. If you go back to the movie of Prince of Egypt, and you can say all day like the what do you call the people that what are the people called that was in the village? Um the workers, the I can't think of what the name was.
and what?
You had your Farrakhan's and then you had the people that was working for 'em. What was they called?
Uh,
God
you talking about
damn.
Pharisees and
No, I'm just talking about like the regular workers. I just can't think of the name. Um,
not
the people who
Gentiles
wipe
rather.
the people who wipe the blood of Jesus on their doors and everything. And what were they called? What was the name of it?
Hold on. Oh, in the village, the movie.
Yeah, what was that name called? I just it's not
Uh,
coming to me.
hold on. Let me look it up.
The people that Moses was trying to save. What the hell was they called? Fuck, it's on the tip of my tongue, y'all. Don't call me slow. I'm just having a brain for it. Um, fuck.
Israelites? No.
No, it wasn't Israelites. Anyway, let's just throw this out here. You got the Egyptians, and then you had them. What color were they? You can't say that black people were the Egyptian kings, and the people who were in the village who did all the work and built the statues were also black. That's not how that went, bro.
Hebrews?
Those
No, not Hebrews.
Hebrews. That's what it was. Hebrews.
Oh, okay.
I couldn't get it out to save my life, and I apologize, chat. Please don't deem us to be slow, but I ain't say us, but me. Please don't write me off. I have a lot of brain for it, but I'm very educated. I get off the tip scale. Excuse me. Don't fall. But anyway, the Hebrews, what color were they? Because if you pay attention in the Catholic Church, they tell you that they were Hebrew slaves, and the Jews are who uplifted and took it over, and God led them through the way, and that's how they became who they are.
Mhm.
If we're gonna be, if that's what's being taught in the Catholic Church, if we're gonna be honest, let I'm saying those are facts. They've been taught that the Hebrew slave was Jewish, and they uplifted the Egyptians, which were black.
Yeah.
So they saved their people and started a whole another colony, which was in the Ten Commandments, everything. They were Jewish.
And they
So they
make the
already
Pharaoh
have that
out to be
Bible.
the Egyptians, make them the bad guys. Yeah, I see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when you read the Bible, you have to understand the Jewish people who are actually the heroes in the Bible. They, you know what I'm saying? And if you pay attention, they are the ones who are uplifted in the world now.
Yeah.
So that's what they're talking about. That's what they're being taught in Catholic churches. Everybody has a story about what actually happened during those times. So when we say king, queen, you was a king, you was a queen. Yeah, you was also overpowered by the Jews, which are who in power now. They are held up to this legacy because of what they done.
Yep.
They overruled the blacks, and
Yep.
we've never been able to get that shit back. Come
No.
on, brother. I mean, if we're gonna talk some facts.
Because
Let's just be real.
they once they got control, they were able to write history the way they wanted it to be
They
told.
wrote that shit left to right, bro. Not right to left. They wrote that shit left to right on paper,
Yep.
and it stuck for umpteen years, bro. I learned this, and I used my mindset off of watching Prince of Egypt because I've been taught that we were kings and queens and XYZ. Okay, you didn't lie about that because in Prince of Egypt, the Prince of Egypt they were brown,
Yep.
but when you go to the village, the Hebrews they were right. They were white.
Yep.
So while we walking around, that's why I tell you, don't call me no king and no queen, bro. I don't understand my history because you say that we was doing this and we was the actual king and queen, bro. They overpowered and took that shit, and we never got it back. It's 2026. We ain't got none of that shit. We ain't got an inch back.
Not
Don't get me
nothing.
wrong.
Nothing.
We ain't
The only thing that we've gotten now is what they've given us, and that's just a
exactly,
little
and don't.
bit.
And it's the thing. Don't get it twisted. We're in a white America. I'm talking about globally.
Yeah.
I'm talking globally. Like who's in control globally? You know what I'm saying? Regardless of what's going on, who's in control globally? Oh my god, I had
The
another food.
smartest, the smallest population on the earth is the ones that's running everything on the earth.
Everything, bro.
Yep.
These people can't fight. They
No.
don't know how to pick up a gun. They don't know how to pick up a sword. But at the same time, they matter more to the culture than me and you
Because
because they actually done it.
they were able to take control of certain things that mattered at a time when nobody else was
Have
thinking
you
like
ever
that.
have you ever seen a Jew sleeping on the side of the curb?
Now look, I saw this video the other night. I think my sister sent it to me. So it's a whole town in New York, nothing but Jewish people, right? And
Mm-hmm.
everybody in the town lives under the poverty line because they all get food stamps. They all get, benefits from the government. And so what they were interviewing them. And a lot of them were saying that they have a bunch of kids. so that they can get these benefits. He was like, yeah, our community is based on having at least 6, 7, 8, 9 kids because that keeps us to where we can keep getting the SNAP and all of that. I was like, man, this is crazy. So a lot of them are taking advantage of the stuff that we supposed to be getting. That's how it's always been. They've been the ones
Always
that been
been.
able to benefit behind the scenes
Like
of
I say,
everything.
in the sense of where we at right now to this day, we're in so-called white America, right? You have to understand that they took this country over and this land over, and they also adopted slaves.
Yeah.
So therefore, yes, we fall in the suit of what a white America is doing. But when we talk about population-wise, globally, no, it's handed to the Jews, bro.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? It's powered and constructed by the Jews. Now I can't speak for Africa because or Russia, but over here, it's powered by a certain kind. We're just dealing with face, which is white America. But in reality, we're dealing with Jews, we're dealing with white people, we're dealing with all this shit. We just blame white people because they're the enforcer. They're the ones who chose
They were
to
the
take
ones that
this.
was put the face of it,
Come on, man.
just so the other ones wouldn't be the ones to blame because they so small in population.
Man,
They
they
don't
don't
want
get
you to.
blamed.
No, they don't, because they don't want to be the enemy. If everybody knew who they really were, they wouldn't have the power that they have. So they able to hide behind the scenes, behind the white folks, the
I
white
don't even feel like
Americans.
they're hiding. Man. I feel like they just putting enough work in to where if they gotta open their mouth up, rain on it's hellfire. If they open their mouth up, Jay-Z goes down. If they open their mouth up, Drake goes down. If they open their
Everybody.
mouth up,
Yep.
Prince dies. If they
Yep.
open their mouth up, Michael Jackson dies.
Yep.
That's what I get out of that.
Because they control
I
everything.
don't get out of if Michael Jackson slapped this white man in office that it's gonna be repercussions. It might be, but it ain't the same repercussions that gonna happen if he slapped that Jew man.
Oh, hell no.
You know what I'm saying? Once you
Hell
start
no.
going to Jew, when you start going to that
Look at how
Jew
they did
power
Kyrie just for sharing a link. But nobody
link,
ever said nothing to Jeff Bezos for actually having the book or whatever it was, the documentary on Amazon website. But they crucified Kyrie because he shared a link on his social media.
that's all I'm saying, bro. It's just to me, if you just sit back and you just listen and you just pay attention, it's layers. Right now, we're only fighting the layer that's in front of us, which is white people. They're on the same atmosphere as us. You
At the end
seen
of the
what
day,
happens if we can lift our elbow up and break somebody's nose in that nation. Now, don't get me wrong, the UFC, y'all fight hard as fuck. But in a culture of corporation, you lift your elbow up, you could break one of their noses on accident.
at
Now
the
go a step higher.
at the end of the day, everybody in America are a product of being a tax slave, and that's what we fail to realize. But they keep us divided and keep us with our mentality on race. Keeping us
We
thinking
so
about
gassed. Our culture so
race.
gassed.
Yeah, we the
Yeah,
only
our
ones that's
culture
like
so
that.
gassed.
They were able to
We so
fool the
gassed
entire
on.
world with
Mm-hmm.
with with that, and that's how they stay in power. They stay in control.
Yeah, our culture is so gassed on being present and being a part of the outside the atmosphere, for where we don't even pay attention to what the hell is going on 2 steps down the road.
Nope,
We just reacting on what's going on now. And like I say,
nope.
our coaches do it, but
Not
we
like
are,
ours for some reason.
yeah, we are the most behind to where if we do something wrong, it affects us personally. It
Yeah,
affects our whole entire community if we do it
our whole
wrong.
livelihood.
Oh, lot, and I'm talking about a 10-year span, not just
And
a
we already
great.
behind as it is in everything but athletics and entertainment. And the more
Yeah,
that we
you got
lose
5 years on
focus,
it.
the more we
Better
lose
pay attention.
focus and we ain't paying attention to what's really going on, the further we fall
I'm
behind. Oh,
back.
you bet. Okay.
Okay.
It'll kick you out there for a minute.
Yeah, I notice every 2 hours it'll keep me out. But yeah,
Mm. Yeah, I ain't
I
got
feel
too
it,
much.
man.
I ain't got too much more anyway. We can So some jacked up
The
black
news
person
always
still
gonna
talking about.
show.
Yeah, that's the narrative, especially if you get on Twitter. That's why I don't promote nothing on Twitter. I don't fool with Elon. I don't even want a Tesla. None of that because everything on Twitter is based around making black people look like they the aggressor or you know what I'm saying, the criminal. Every video, all if you what I did have a profile on there, and I noticed I started getting shadow banned because I was posting stuff that was about like what everybody else doing. But if you one of the ones that are post about what black people doing, oh, he'll push you out there. He'll push
Mm-hmm.
you out. Elon will make sure you're getting paid on his platform if you posting black folks fighting in the restaurant or fighting in Walmart, and you talking about oh they chimping out, you know that type of shit. Oh yeah,
Yep.
you'll get pushed out. The algorithm love that type of stuff, but don't start talking about nobody else.
Yeah.
No. But as
Your ass
long as you
bang.
talking bad about us, oh shoot, they don't care about that.
Tell me.
Politics, not politics. That's right.
Politics.
Seem like your
That's
volume
all I
went
got
down.
done. For my lead.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Oh no, it was my volume went down. I had to turn it up. Okay, I got
Okay.
you. Yeah. So yeah, it's everything is meant to put us in a certain light so that everybody continues to hate us for some reason.
Mm-hmm.
And it backfires to a certain extent because when you look at it now, you have more interracial relationships than you done ever had. You have more, more white people support black people because they tired of being associated with this stuff.
Yeah.
It's a ritual. Yeah, I agree. Buddha say that's a ritual. Yep. You suppose even that's why you have the Anton Daniels, the officer,
Mm-hmm.
what's that? Officer Tatum. You know what I'm saying? That's why you have those type of people, Jeremy Mead or whatever his name is. All they do, they use black people to bring other black people down. And as long as
Yep.
you now, if we was doing that and not really preaching like unity, but we was just talking bad about black folks and posting videos about, oh, look at them, this how they act and this. Oh yeah, there are pushers out there in the algorithm. That's
We're
why
gonna get
Anton blew up the way he did. But now it's starting to backfire on his ass.
yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, nah, most definitely.
They'll
Anton
love you
Lee.
if you go against your own kind, but to me, that's selling your soul.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm
Like I
saying?
said, I voice my opinion about what we're doing, but I'm not going against nothing.
That's it. I mean, what I talk about is stuff that I want us to correct, but I'm
Mm-hmm.
not down talking my own people. I don't give a damn how much money they offer me. I just ain't got to be famous. I don't care about it in that sense. You know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah.
at the end of the day, I love my people, and ain't nobody if it don't nobody else do. Somebody got to. You know what I'm saying? If we don't love ourselves, because it's so easy for them to turn us against ourselves. It's been done since slavery. That's how they started. That's what celebrities really are. Celebrities are modern day peacocking. That's all it is. That's
Yeah.
what they used to do back in the day, peacocking.
The hash roll. You know what I'm saying? They
Yep.
they they in there to make sure that we in that nature of getting it right in their nature, in their atmosphere. If you're not, we're gonna tell them, but we're gonna guide you to the right way.
That's why rap took off the way it did. Because when rap was political, when they was talking about fuck the police and Tupac talking about the politicians and all that, they didn't like that. But long as you talking about killing each other and fucking a nigga bitch and all that type of shit, oh shit, you gonna be the number one artist. It's okay, black people
Yeah.
getting criticized, but I'm not gonna sell my people just to make money off them and talk down. No, I can't do it, Dwayne. And that's why, you know, if this platform never really take off like that, I'm okay with it.
We're gonna take
Because
off.
but I'm just saying, like, because that's really what they want you to do. I notice the ones that do that, they get the big audience, they get the subscribers and the followers and all of that because you able to sell your soul, in my opinion. You talking look at
Yeah.
Charleston White. He a perfect example. When he first came out, he was preaching unity. He had the bow tie on. He was trying to tell black folks to do this. The moment he started talking bad about his own people, he blew up. He even said he switched that role and started creating that type of character on purpose.
Yep. And that's the thing. I don't follow him because he tried.
He
Uh-oh.
tried. He did try. I give him
He
that. And
tried.
then when
He
once he
tried.
finally got everybody ear, he went back to it.
Yeah, and then they didn't want to hear that shit.
Look
And
at
why
him
would I
now.
lose
You
money?
don't even hardly see him in the algorithm no more.
Saw somebody from Dallas, Texas. Everything in Texas is just pretty.
Yeah, I think he from Fort Worth, right?
Fort Worth.
Yeah, I think I fuck with Charleston because I saw his message and saw who he was before all of that, King Von and all that, but that was a
If
character.
you notice, they don't even bother that man no more.
No, because he switched back up. He started
But I'm
talking
saying,
about
like, I
black.
feel like once they understood his agenda, they knew it was a character.
Yeah,
So if once you get into the atmosphere of mainstreamers and people that's in that atmosphere of entertainment, they know it's a character.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So there's no reason to throw a fit or backlash off this man that's doing the same thing everybody is doing. I'm basically I'm making my money off of being a character. I'm for rookies.
He saw an angle that he had to go in order to get his voice heard. Then he
Yeah,
said, "Now that I got y'all attention, let's go back to what I was originally talking about." The
I'm gonna
moment
do the
he
same
did
thing.
that, you don't even see him no more.
I'm gonna start blasting black people.
That's the only way you're gonna get some attention.
I'm
Create
start
that
getting on their ass.
controversy, and they'll push you. You
I'm
start
start getting
talking
on
about
their
black
ass.
folks ain't shit, black women ain't this, and black men and this,
You,
and that. Oh yeah,
you,
yeah, yeah,
you read non-confident. I'm gonna start going in. I'm
yeah.
gonna find the narrative.
You'll
I don't know
start
what
getting.
narrative I'm ride on, but I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna bag some. These females is looking like a real suspect because y'all got the weave, the makeup. I you, yeah,
And
yeah.
see,
What Charles say?
especially
Yeah,
black women, it's
yeah,
easy. Look at Kevin Samuels. They thought Kevin Samuels had a certain agenda in the beginning. That's why he blew up because he was talking about black women. But then once they realized, oh, wait a minute, he getting black people married. He trying to save black relationships. He got to go. They took his ass out.
yeah. They hit him with
Shit.
2 fingers, quick.
Took his ass out. They was like,
Get
oh,
out
wait
of
a
here.
minute. He ain't doing what we thought he was doing.
You was
He is
already in the
really
wheelchair.
he trying to get people united and save black marriages and black relationships. They said, "Oh
Yeah,
no, no, no,
we
no,
gotta
no!
get him out of here.
You gotta go, player."
This guy here is a problem. Yeah,
Yeah, because he had a platform.
he
It was
did.
all good when they was thinking that he was talking bad about, and he was talking about heavy set women and women wearing weave and not being natural. They was loving that
And what be
until they
crazy
saw
is
his
the girls who would call in and try to get their opinion and lose the battle.
and lose the battle. Yeah, they were
Yeah,
loving it then until they saw the end
yeah,
game. Then they were like, "Oh, wait a
yeah.
minute, black marriage is going up. This man here is
Mm-hmm.
saving relate. Oh hell no, he got to go.
Mm-hmm.
They don't want that.
Don't worry about it. I'm gonna turn into a Charleston White man in him.
that's
Yeah,
what
I'm gonna give
that's
me.
what it takes these days.
I got a little comfort couch that I got another room in there. I'm gonna get on that couch. I ain't gonna never move. I'm just gonna just feed number of opinion. Start off on TikTok. After that, I'm just gonna go in.
When you want to try
Yeah,
TikTok out this weekend, I'm down.
yeah, we cool for it. Like I said, I got my family a little event, but after that, shit, I should be cool to go. You know what I'm saying? Whether we do it Friday or Sunday
I
or
think Friday
Saturday.
because I got a little something I'm doing Saturday now that I done met this little old, so
Yeah. Go ahead and celebrate that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Walk that out. I'm gonna
yeah.
have some relationship advice for you. You know what I'm saying? About a week or two. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Once I get my little chair and I get my little, you know what I'm saying, make America great again. I got some information for you.
Yeah, yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I don't know.
because you've been doing it for a while. You married, all that, you know what I'm saying? And see, that's
Yeah,
the type
I've
of
been
stuff
over.
they don't like to see. Did you
Yeah, I've
see the
been, you know what I'm
Corey
saying. Chat, I don't know if y'all know it or not, but I've been in it for umpteen years, over 10.
the Corey
Uh,
Anton situation? Did you ever look up Anton? I was telling you
I did, and he's the one who got into a record, like he said. I didn't know
I saw
what the
it.
long term agenda was on this
Make
situation,
Nubians
but
great again. Yes, we love our black women. That's why I
I
can't
don't
go
know.
that
I
route,
don't
bro.
know. Let me practice. I don't know. I don't really know about these Nubian queens. These Nubian queens with these weaves and these nails. I don't
Black
know.
and brown,
I,
we got to start uplifting each other. Because I mean, Hispanics in the same boat we in. At the end of the
yeah,
day, we all
yeah,
minorities.
yeah.
and
Yeah,
we all
yeah,
be
yeah,
hated
yeah, yeah, yeah.
by the people
Yeah,
with no color. He said,
get
I love
my
all them.
trophy. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
But
yeah,
yeah,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
so he went on Corey's show. I saw the whole thing. He go on
So
Corey's
was he
show.
wrong? Was he wrong?
Well, this what Corey say. Corey tells him, "You don't do nothing but kiss the ass of white men." Now, he wasn't meaning it in a gay way. When you say you kissing somebody's ass, you know how we use that.
Yeah, yeah,
But
yeah.
but
Yeah.
Anton took a shot back and said, "You sucking the of black people." Corey said, "Hold on, player. I don't suck no. I don't play that sucking." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's how it started. So then Anton tried to play that little. He talking about, yeah, I saw he was a bitch, and I saw he wasn't gonna do nothing all that, so I started taking shots and all that shit. But at the end of the day, Corey is a comedian, and you can't go back and forth like that with somebody that know how to score on you. Cause that's what when we grew up in the '90s. That's what we grew up doing, high side. So it's kind of hard with that millennial generation. You
Yeah.
got to know how to come back. So Corey started taking shots at his woman and his daughter.
Mm.
Anton didn't like it, but I believe this is just my personal opinion. I believe Anton went and found that video of Corey like mushing that lady and put it out. Now he's being sued by this lady and what's her name? Sean Hiley. That's the lawyer that took down Tory Lanez and the lawyer that took down Lindsay Lohan. So she's a lawyer that they go get when they need to attack black men. So she's the one that's on the case against Corey. Now and I listened to his whole thing, and he brought witnesses on talking about, the situation and what they saw, and they all was saying that he wasn't lying. And so when you go and you listen to Anton, now he started beefing with Kwame Brown. You know what I'm saying? Kwame got on his ass, which Kwame funny anyway when you listen to a lot of stuff he say.
Mhm.
And I don't like the way they did him when he was in the league. He was young. He was, yeah, shit, he's fresh out of high school. But then now he started beefing with this chick named Six the Goddess. And so Anton is basically his platform, in my opinion, from what I'm seeing and everybody that's covering him, is failing. It's starting to it's slipping because you starting to beef with people that are viewed in the community a totally different way than you are. And one thing about black folks, that's a route you can't go because you done already went against your own people saying certain stuff, especially black women. That's how he got his whole platform built because he started talking bad. Anton was broke. Man, Kwame played some videos of this dude. So he lost his restaurant business. He got his buddy when his daddy died and left him a settlement, right? That's how he got the millions or whatever. But he make it seem like it's from business and all of that. Nope, I done did my research on him. Because Dwayne was talking about him in one live maybe some months ago. I did a live and he was like, "Man, look into Anton Daniels." So I'm like, let me see what he talking about. And I'll be damned. So I did some deep dives, and he basically a fraud, in my opinion,
Mm.
because he used his platform at first wasn't doing nothing until he went on this white lady's platform. I forgot what her name was, Pearls of something. Well, she's always in talking about black folks' business, but she white. So he switched his niche to start talking bad about black folks. She recognized him. He go on her platform. Her followers start following him. That's how he really blew up and got to the 1.2 million followers that he got now. So he say he did way too much. He talked about how bad bitches with him every day. Yeah, he married. So he just had this so he when he went on Corey's show, he brought Mika with him. That was the name of the girl. Well, they get into it on his platform. I see the video where he's saying little slick shots, and a lot of people on his platform now are starting to really go back at him. When you watch the earlier episodes, they wasn't really saying nothing to Antoine like that. But I think now they started to be like, man, this bitch ass nigga, fuck this. You know what I'm saying? Because they even Slimmy, Q, all of they starting to get on his ass now. So Mika done left the show because she was like, I ain't fucking with this dude like that, and I don't want to be associated with it. He got into it, like I said, with Six the Goddess. She done got on his ass. It's another dude that be like doing reviews and stuff over his videos. Everybody now is getting on his ass ever since him and Corey got into the beef. It's like his whole shit done switched. And it's like it ain't gonna
That's
last too much
sometimes
longer.
sometimes that's what it takes.
Yeah.
Sometimes that's what it takes.
It ain't gonna last too much longer, in my opinion. I mean, he probably have that. You're gonna always have the racist white folks. As long as you talk about black folks, they're gonna always back. That's why Officer Tatum is still where he at. Candace Owens can still do what she doing. But his influence, the way that it was, is not the same because people now see, oh, you a fraud. You ain't who
Mm-hmm.
you pretended you was be. You ain't this businessman that was successful and all of it. No, no, it ain't nothing like that. You got your money from your daddy, and then a white boy exposed him on that because they was going back and forth, and the white dude said, "Well, I looked you up." He said, "I looked you up, and I saw you got your money from a settlement when your daddy died." That time, I was like, "What? Well, what does that mean? What does that? What does that have to do with anything? Nigga, everything."
So I always take a fit.
Yeah. So you know, you got to be careful. Six the Goddess, she low key kind of, man. She is fine as a mother, man. When I saw her video earlier today, I was like, damn, I had never heard of her. She fine as hell. But you got to
That's
be
what it takes.
careful with that type of stuff because at some point, this stuff is gonna fade, and you're gonna need something to back you up. And if you ain't got the backup from your own community, you ain't gonna last too much longer. That's why I say I can't do that. I can't just come out and be, talking bad about black folks. And I'm around black folks all the time.
Every day
And so for me,
with
it's just
their mistakes.
with
But
their mistakes, their problems. We might mention something on here. We hope we get this done, or we need to stop doing this, but it's not down talking. It's really
mm,
uplifting in a sense because we just want to see each other do better.
yeah, we trying to get a motherfucker to see like, damn, but we trying to get a motherfucker to see like this is not that's not the way.
That's it.
And the
That's
way
it.
you thinking is nigga mentality. I'm gonna
Yeah.
say that because I don't give a fuck what nobody say, man. The nigga mentality is what keeps you down
It is. And that's how they've been able to keep us in the same position that we've been in for years
for
because
years.
of the nigga mentality. And that's through
Mm-hmm.
music, that's through the movies, that's through the TV shows. That's why you don't see shows like Fresh Prince no more. Family Matters, The Cosby Show, A Different World where black folks going to college. You know what I'm saying? Doctors,
Mm-hmm.
lawyers. You don't see that no more because they don't want that within our community no more. They want us to be the athletes and the rappers. That's all they want us to do. Entertain us, nigga. That's it. But
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. He's starting to see now, say crabs in a barrel mentality. Yep.
It's
Yep.
deeper than just crabs in the bucket, man. It's we
That's
killing.
that's how they
Crabs
would.
pull you down, man. We kill. We kill once you get to a certain level.
Yep.
We want you hurt. We want your kids to suffer and figure it out.
That's what they want. They don't really care about the 40-year-old, the 30-year-old. You out the way. They want that 10, 15-year-old. They want that mind. Because now that's who finna be the future of what we trying to do. So if we can get on them early, that's why they put it in the cartoons and start on them when they 6, 7 years old.
Yeah. And
Indoctrinate them.
also it take it as far as retirement. If I could take your retirement, if you could die before your retirement is reached, your unity is left with nothing.
Nothing. Nothing. That's why they're trying to move
Yeah.
the age out. You see that and already moved it
Mhm.
out enough. If they can move it even further out, that's just more time you gonna work for them.
Yep.
They still making it hell for the 30 and 40-year-old. Yeah. Because we the ones now that I'm gonna tell you why they doing that though, Buddha. The 30-year-olds and the 40-year-olds are the ones that still have the history from the grandparents because we was the last
Yep.
generation of that type of grandparent to where they were the ones that still planted the gardens. You know what I'm saying? The husband took care of the wife, the two-parent households. We saw that. We the last of that. That's why
Yep.
they on us so hard. They want us to go to jail. They want us killing each other. Because if we get taken, they're already trying to take out that elderly generation. That's what COVID and all that was about. So they trying to take them out because if they can get rid of them, they can get rid of that history. As long as they still here, that history is still alive.
Yep.
But that's why they're attacking us because at some point with the younger generation, our kids, they're gonna rewrite history and make it to where what they want it to be. They
Yeah.
trying,
But that's the whole face of the situation. They're trying to get it done before you get there.
yeah, yep, yep,
If we can get you before they get there, then we already done our job.
yeah, yeah.
The rest of the household will take care of the rest. You know what I'm saying?
And they
It's a
tried it
trickle
with
effect.
us. They gave us, we was the first ones with the internet, the first ones with the
Yep.
video games, the cell phones. They tried it with us, but they couldn't keep us from going outside. We were still,
Hmm.
we still the last of the generation that used our imagination. We were thinkers. We not the following generation. The generation after us is the followers. That's who they
Yep.
working on. That's what they
That's
want. That's
where
why they got to get us out the
that's
way.
that's where AI come in and feed me your thought.
Exactly.
Let me work that out for you.
Yep. Feed me your thoughts. And look at AI now. If you look at AI, everything about it is basically based off black culture.
Yep.
We trained it. We putting our pictures on social media. We putting our videos on social media. What do you think they fed that to?
Putting our face on social media to where
Everything.
yeah.
They fed it right into the AI machine, and now you see the AIs doing crip walking, and you know what I'm saying. I seen one
Hmm.
they had Sub Zero and Scorpio doing the Dougie.
Have you paid attention to the crime with AI? AI is dedicated to black crime. It's not a white crime. You don't see too much of white crime.
Have you seen the movie Minority Report?
Yeah.
Where about the eye and all of that. That's all that's gonna be. AI, but it's gonna be based on because they want to get us to where we going back to jail, where we going back to prison.
Hmm.
Because the prisons already suing the states now because crime done dropped. And the only people that they worried about crime dropping in is our community. We not
Man,
going to
anybody
jail
trying to
like
go to
we used
jail.
to. Hell
Anybody
no.
really trying to go to jail, man. People who go to jail either slip up or they just crash out. Ain't nobody out here just doing the devil's deed. That ain't how this shit work outside, man.
They said they had Dr. King and Abraham Lincoln in a rap battle. You know what I'm saying? That type of stuff.
Yeah, for real.
Malcolm X battling Tupac or something. You know, that's type. And you see, they starting to change all of our music, and they
Hmm.
doing the AI making it gospel music or like I seen where they had the DMX turn it into the blues music. Like everything is based on black culture.
That's what I'm saying, man. I honestly and cold hard feel like that's what we dealing with inside. You know what I'm saying? It's everybody is against our culture, and it's not helping because everybody's going to fuel our culture to get a result out of it. We
Yeah,
are the most entertaining, so why not attack our culture? Why not attack it? You know what I'm saying? It makes perfect sense. Why
they
not start this AI generated image in your culture?
yep. Look, you remember
That's
when the videos was going around? They had the black women like talking bad at the restaurant. I don't give a fuck about this job. Something like it was AI, but it was mimicking
hmm.
black women. And I was like,
Yeah,
look, this is how they see y'all. Like
yeah,
this is how they view y'all. Imagine if they could do this
man.
with AI.
Listen, AI took 2 years to collect data, and all black people fell in the hoops of it of making these AI generated videos, these pictures for their profiles, all this shit.
Yep.
And when they came out hard,
Yep.
and they dedicated it to our culture. You don't see, I don't give a damn what you say, bro. You don't see Hispanics, you don't see Asians, you don't see white folks. But what you do see is you see niggas who turn up regularly, bro, and it's AI.
Yep. Yep. Everybody
That's
benefits
scary.
off black culture but black people.
It's always been like that.
Yep.
It's scary.
We the only one. But man, that's all I got for us tonight. Chat. Appreciate y'all riding with us. Uh
Same my way, man. You know, I always shout out Birds View Podcast, man. If you haven't followed, hey, give us a follow.
hit it,
We're
give
on
us
the
a
same
follow.
thing.
Go follow the Birds View. Go check out that episode last night, man. It was the first one on that platform.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's gonna get a lot more smoother. You know what I'm saying? Like how we went tonight. But that's because I wasn't in the driver's seat.
Yeah.
You know, last night it was a little doozy, guys. I don't know if y'all know it or not, but I had a rodeo on my hands. It might seem like I got all the answers and all the confidence in the world, but last night I was in the goddamn roller coaster.
He was like, man, I ain't know where them nerves came from. It's
I have
different when you
no idea.
it's different when you hosting it.
I'm telling you.
It's totally different. But yeah, man, we appreciate y'all. If you haven't hit that subscribe button, subscribe to the Black Club, subscribe to the Birds View podcast, hit that like button. We'll be back. I think we said, I know next Wednesday at 9
Next
p.m.
Wednesday and
Central,
Thursday.
and Thursday next week, 9 p.m. Central. We're gonna do that again. So
Mm-hmm.
we're gonna
And like I
start
said, man, we got a lot more platform coming for you. Like I said, we're gonna try that TikTok
TikTok
out too.
Friday. You want to do Friday? Is Friday good for you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're gonna be on TikTok this Friday. So if you're on TikTok, come check us out, man. That's all I got, bro.
And I don't know if y'all can know us but not, but in this background in the TV, we got somebody that's out here working for. No need to hide now. We see you. She's pressing the orders and getting them out the door. Yeah, we doing quite well as far as the shirts, and look for y'all supporting and coming to the store. The Black Club and Birds View, we have a collaboration going on with the shirts. Stay tuned, man, and hit the man up if y'all need merch. Hit me up if y'all need merch. We are pressing nonstop.
Yeah.
And seeing how I'm on the mic, she picked up the slack. But yeah, we are definitely outside.
That's what's up, man. Appreciate y'all. Y'all come back, check us out next week. Peace.
All right.